Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a very special show. Of course, we are still celebrating our TVON anniversary, and the best way we know how is by more of what you love, the greatest values of all time. But wait, there's more. There's $100 off everything, and that is a very exciting time to shop. It makes things more reasonable than they've ever been, whether it's an item that you've seen before, a discounted item, or if it's an item that is brand new. And we have many of those to share with you here tonight. We're so excited you're with us because actually you're not only going to get a preview on this What's New Wednesday of what's to come all week long, but you're also getting some brand new exciting items that are debuting here tonight that I know have been pieces that a lot of you have been asking us for. For example, I'm wearing a couple of pieces that are coming up tonight and later this week. We actually have the sideways cross necklace that is so beautiful and in demand and a wonderful, wonderful value for you. We've got that as brand new. It's an entire necklace, so you're not having to choose, a pendant and then going to find a perfect chain to go with it. We actually have the full necklace for you, and that is going to be available in all colors of gold and in adjustable lengths. So it is a very special piece, and I know that personally I've received literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails and messages over the last really year and a half for this kind of style. So happy to bring that to you and debut it here tonight. In just a little bit, we'll do that top of the hour. That would be next hour. So we have that on the way. We also have some very, very, very special pieces here for you. I know this is a special request, so Rosaline, thank you for that request. I know we talked to you. Jess was kind enough to call you. We're going to have that at the bottom of the hour. So a very exciting moment for anybody looking for a very large emerald cut Tanzanite in a gorgeous classic style mounting. Also, there are 4 wheels, so I'm going to try to get to them all. I'm not sure if we will, but I think we can make a good old try, because 3 wheels is a lot, right? 4 wheels is just a little bit jam-packed, but I got to tell you, there are a lot of values we want to show you on this Wednesday. It is not a show to miss. It is a night to sit with us for all the 3 hours. We've got this brand new bangle. That's brand new. 4 rows of diamonds. And then we've got our very affordable wheel coming at this hour. I have a wheel of all aquas, which has been, gosh, we've had a lot of aqua requests throughout this sale event. So I'm going to bring you a lot of great aquas. And then we also have the diamond designer wheel, 3 pieces. A lot of these wheels are very short, and that's why I think we might be able to get them all in, is because we actually have 3 here, 4 there, 5 here. So it's going to be a very exciting night for diamond lovers. We've got our designer diamond pieces. It's a trio of them. And then we have our fabulous aquas. We've got 4 of them. And then this affordable wheel this hour is going to be 5 or 6 items. So we'll see how many we can fit in for you. Plus we have brand new. Plus one of my all-time favorite rings that we've ever created. The double flower ring is here. That's the one with over 3 carats in diamonds. So we've got that and a lot of affordable on the way, including our brand new cross necklace, which again, I'm wearing. So that's coming up this hour. And then you'll notice I'm also wearing a brand new turquoise, basically turquoise by the yard, but with diamonds. So it's Turk and diamonds by the yard. I haven't come up with the acronym yet, so stay tuned. But that's not coming up today. It's a preview of what's coming up this weekend. So, and speaking of turquoise though, we got the ring tonight, a brand new turquoise ring that is with pink diamonds. Stay with us. I think I dressed for the occasion, right? So all the pastels are here. All the summertime fine is here. We're so glad you're here. Let's get started with something very, very special. I do need to polish it a little bit. I was just noticing in my preview monitor. But anyway, I'm glad you're with us. Get requests in if you got them. We are celebrating our TVON anniversary, and we're so glad you're here. And the gift is a lot of extra money to be saved on every single item you see. So happy Wednesday. Take a look. I always feel like it's a little bit like the kickoff tour week because, again, we're off on Tuesdays. And so here we are with something really special. What do I have? One smudge there on one facet. So let me clean this up. 3059 is the item number. It is so pretty. This is new, so you've not seen it before yet. We're going to go ahead and do our discounting magic here for you on the way. Looking forward to this. It's actually going to be 3059 is a huge 7-carat 61 on the fabulous fancy cut trillion. So it's like a trillion, but it's a little more elongated, and that point is going to be at the bottom, or not the bottom, but the base of the neckline. So really beautiful, pointing down with that great finishing with the pave right over it. And then kind of like a nice little symmetry if you kind of went like, sliced it down the middle kind of horizontally. There's that beautiful bail, which then kind of takes that trillion design and repeats it for the bail. You're chain is actually going to go right through here. If I can do that delicately, you see that right there. So that's how it overlaps. It's almost like it's even prettier with the chain through it, which is, yes, diamonds by the yard worthy, because it actually is going to look almost like, yeah, like this is a, you know, if you know enhancers, right? It almost looks like your diamonds are going to be, they are wrapping over your chain, which is almost the same way the diamonds wrap over the tip of the stone. So it's an amazing look. It's a new piece. It's fancy cut. It's London blue topaz, which we hardly ever see, but it's a wonderful piece to own. I think it goes with, certainly for my wardrobe gals, you know, it's definitely, I think, you know, that nice, I won't call it navy because it's a little brighter than that. So, oh, nice. Thank you. Well, okay. Well, a nice little Wednesday surprise. All right. So let's see. This is when I should remind everybody that we're always hopefully online, which we are online, correct? Are we good online? Okay, so we're missing some of our broadcast partners, but hopefully everyone's going online, and we'll try to get that up and running. So here we are, 761, London blue topaz. And it's also going to be a major, well, you got the diamonds that are kind of linking up and then the bottom there, top and bottom, and it's a really special look, and that's going to be 5 points in VS Diamonds. Now, this is London blue, so it's the darkest of the blue topaz trio of shades that they have, but it's that really, really special, rich, intense, amazing color. And then you have the fabulous diamonds in the bale and all of that. So are we good online, Joyce? Are we all, we're up? Okay, that's good. So hopefully people have a Wi-Fi connection. They can go ahead there. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. I've got a special opportunity, and it's one of the most affordable pieces of the entire event. I do think that given it's that brighter, darker blue, it's like a bright, you know, dark blue. So it's almost like not quite teal, as it doesn't have green, but it's a really beautiful pop. And you get these long facets, so it almost plays with the light, somewhat like emerald cuts do. So it's really, really special. And we'll take a look at it on the hand here so you can see the length of it and the measurement and all that good stuff. And it's got that great bale, which again, diamonds by the yard appropriate. So, you know, even if you've got the larger diamonds by the yard, I always want to let you know, since a lot of you are using that as your go-to pendant chain, want to let you know when they work together. So that's the case here. Look at how stunning that is, right? Great look there. Here's a measurement on it as well. So 7 carat 61, amazing style. It is going to be just at an inch, top to bottom. Great look. I love that it has a little bit of an edge to it, right? Because it's got that trillion in this point. That little diamond-like shape that you have that kind of teeters over that point just makes it so interesting. And that really rich color is going to go with a lot. I think, you know, if you wear a lot of the blues, any blue tones at all, but especially like I think about this as a great stone for, you know, those of us that I won't say those of us. I'm not, although it's kind of odd. Today I'm wearing denim. I'm not usually wearing denim. I very rarely wear denim, but if you do and you love that kind of Americana uniform, this is a great stone to go with it. And it's that really, really just gemmy rich color, not too dark, not too light. It's really perfect. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not $9.99. I'd love for you to try it. It's not $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99 at all. We're going to make sure we've got a great, great, great value here. And like I said, one of the most affordable items of the show. So it's really special, and that means it's going to go lower than $7.99 or $6.99 or even $5.99. So let's make it happen. Jess, do you happen to know how that requester you spoke to, does she watch us on direct? Maybe we'll look that up because I don't want to show her a request if she can't watch tonight because that would be a shame. Not $5.99, not $4.99. Let's go all out. Great way to start the show, something new, something we've not seen, and something that really is going to be that really beautiful way to add that pop of color in a neckline piece. And it's not even $4.99. Let's keep going. We'll make it $399, which will make it, I'm one step ahead of myself, $299 only. So that is it. $399 turns into $299. And that'll be your amazing value for London blue topaz in that fancy cut, almost 8 carats. I'll show that on the neckline as well, which will also give you a little sneak preview of a piece coming up tonight in just less than an hour. And we also have a piece coming up this weekend, which is very exciting for my necklace lovers. And I know there's a lot necklace lovers and turquoise lovers, and they're usually not together because it's so funny. I was trying to work on these turquoise beads because we sold out the other day. So I wanted to work on some larger sizes, and the prices are crazy on turquoise right now. So, you know, I I think that, you know, we're going to have a lovely piece for you this weekend, kind of our turquoise by the yard. Let me show this to you on the neckline as well, so you can just get another size perspective on it. But when it comes down to $299, when all is said and done, that is pretty special. And here you can see it on, just, you know, and imagine how this would layer. This is coming up this weekend. This is coming up in just a little bit tonight. And we have this gorgeous, gorgeous style here for you, which is an amazing, again, that long lean. Just love how it's almost like that spear design with that trillion. Yes. Thank you. Pendants are going out. Spencer's got one. Tiffany's got one. Who else has got one? Congratulations. This is the white, and then we have the yellow and the rose gold also available for you. So a lot of amazing pieces coming your way throughout the show. I'm just so glad you get to see this. And again, a little shameless plug for tonight in less than an hour, and this weekend coming up on Saturday. This is the Diamonds by the Yard with the turquoise by the yard. They alternate. Love that. So let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you up close one more time on this gorgeous London blue. The London blue. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Okay. So Mike's request we can show. She's on dish. Oh, perfect. And are we getting those feeds? Wow. Okay. So good. Gosh, usually Direct's the one that's like, oh, good old faithful. Okay, they're working on it. Well, that's good. Hopefully, well, you know, I get so many messages usually about, oh my gosh, you guys aren't there anymore. I know, when you're like the mainstay, right? It's like, oh boy, does everyone freak out. So don't freak out. If you're watching us online and you couldn't find us on Direct, we're working on it. It's a Direct issue, so they're working on it. So we will hope to be up and running shortly. I'm not going to place any bets, but we're working on it. So $3.99 turns into $2.99. Thank you so much. All right. So we're here. We're broadcasting. Hey, Mike. Mike, speaking of Mike, had a request for yellow diamonds. So Mike and Shannon, I believe, gosh, I think that I spoke to her. So if you guys want to see the yellow diamond, if you're with us, I don't want to show it to you unless you're here. So call out to Mike and Shannon. And then I know, sounds good, like Rosalie might be with us. So that's coming up at 7:30, a special emerald cut Tanzanite. So Mike and Shannon, whenever you guys are ready, let me know when would be a good time for you to see the yellow diamond, because I know how quickly those go. So, all right, continuing on, we've got a very, very special way. I've got a pair of earrings here that is crazy rare. I don't know, let's see, when was the last time I've ever seen anything like this? In a drop. I mean, that's what makes this unusual. This is going to be one of our favorite stones to bring to you because it's a rarity in many, many, many ways. And yeah, we're going to need a little more room here, but that's going to be a color-changing Diaspore. And it is also a fabulous, fabulous round. Look at that. It's a round that starts it, but then it's going to be this beautiful waterfall cascade of diamonds that just kind of just stream their way down the earlobe here. It's item number 2872. Now there is going to be a quickie here because it's just a really limited quantity on this newer type of earring, which as you can see, they're a little different the way they're sitting. And that's because there are actually hinges between the different sections of your diamonds and the bigger diamonds at the top. And then as they wrap on down, they have that little bit of that kind of curve on the way down, which is so elegant. This is going to be 2872. You've got a carat 70 in the Turkish color change Diaspore in rounds, which are beautiful. And if I move that up a little bit closer, it might look a little more focused. And you can see this great kind of like drop that they have that just to me takes you celestial without doing the obvious like moon and stars concept, which is everywhere in celestial right now. And, you know, maybe that's going to be forever, maybe not so much. So I love that this kind of has that feel that looks really, really of the moment, but it's not going to be only of the moment. I think that's important. So we have this really stunning carat 70 in the color changing Diaspore, which remember is a one source stone that's mined out. Yes. Mike's ready? Okay, is it a good time? All right, so how about you give me like 30 seconds? I'll finish this up, and then we'll go ahead and show Mike his yellow diamond. Sounds good. So here we go with our carat 70. It's also 58 points in the VS Diamonds. And they run their way down. I'm going to show you a quick look here before I try them on. We'll show you the length and the measurement that way so you can see a little bit from a distance. That's definitely a longer earring than most of what we do at 1.5 inches. And then you see that gorgeous color where these are so reminiscent to me of a fancy colored, specifically a champagne diamond. I think they oftentimes look like somewhere between a yellow diamond and a champagne diamond in the Diaspores. But remember, they're going to do something special, and that's change color. So when you have the, and this is not like chameleons where you you have to really change to extreme heats and temperatures. It's actually changing color based on ambient like Alexandrites do. So you actually have a stone here that's going to change color based on lighting that's fluorescent, like, you know, again, daylight, or again, that UV incandescent light. So this is how you see that beautiful golden green go to a pinky tone. Lots of diamonds to go with it. Fabulous look here. We're going to blow them out. They're not $13.99 anymore. So remember, the beauty of the show is that we're discounting everything on the air, and then you get that $100 off as well. So here's what they look like from a little bit more of a distance. So you can see how, again, there's that natural, beautiful cascade that they have, which is really, really special. And you see the brilliance. Look at that shine. From that stone alone, the center point, the top point is so amazing. And then these are bigger stones of all different sizes that are cascading their way down the earring. We're not doing even $999 here tonight. They're in yellow gold currently. You can have any gold you wish. We're oftentimes, I'm amazed at how often throughout this major event we're able to still change gold color for you. That is I think, a wonderful thing where you're still getting a lot of custom elements here, but it's not even going to be $999 or $899. We're going to blow them out right now. They're $888 for the pair, which makes them, of course, $788 at checkout with your extra $100 instant coupon. So mega value there, and you can see how they're moving really, really actively, but they're not flipping or turning to where you're not getting the beauty of the diamonds straight away. So that's impressive, and we only have one pair. So, well, and just like my hair has been fighting with sequins all night, now I've got earrings fighting with the butt. But take a look at it up close, and we'll go ahead and get them for you. And then, Mike, we are so glad you're with us. So let me show him the yellow diamond. I know she was looking for, I spoke to her quite a few weeks ago and emailed her. So I hope you got my email, Shannon, a long time ago. I know I didn't hear back, but this is where I think maybe, again, a beautiful 3-stone is going to be a real classic. So let me show you what we have in a 3-carat yellow diamond. We're going to share that next. There are the earrings once again for you. Look at that pop and that fiery quality. Even the stones. I mean, I find that the Diaspores are really tend to be looking even a little bit brighter maybe than the diamonds, and that's what a really good Diaspore is capable of. So very excited to have those for $788. All right, next up, we're going to show a quick request here. And let me see if I've got a yellow diamond. I have a beautiful, beautiful 3-stone style for you, and it's really special because it's going to be that mega, mega. First of all, we don't see many that are over 3 carats, so let me know if you like the Diaspores. We'll help you out with those as best we can. And then we've got a very, very special look at, I think everyone's going to enjoy this. It's a look at a very important stone that's very, very rare. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. We'll get everybody helped out with their fabulous color-changing Diaspores. Remember, only one source in the world for those. So and it's a source that is now closed. So it's a major, we're seeing elevations in pricing that you don't normally see, certainly in this kind of material. I mean, if you have not, I know we haven't had a lot of the gem trade shows, so there hasn't been a lot of updated wholesale prices as of late, but boy, do they get pricey in a hurry, and we're anticipating some very, very big markups in the price tag when those trade shows resume domestically here in a month and a half. So really, actually, July, oh my gosh, it's actually next month. So it's like a month from now. So that's when we are going to see, we'll have some really updated prices, and I think you'll be shocked at how far they've gone up in price. So let me show you this. It's a special request here. It's our 3¼ carat and absolutely stunning yellow diamond here. It's got everything, and you know, when we see a 3-stone, a lot of times it's tempting, and we try to make every single look available to you, but it is certainly tempting to, you know, give these stones a lot of the overall size with, you know, big halos, double halos, things like that. Sometimes, for some purposes, sometimes a yellow diamond, when it's really important like this one, just needs to be set in the classic symmetrical 3-stone style like you're seeing here. It's item number 1236, and it's a 3¼ carat center. So that would put it as our largest in the house. That's impressive. You got a whole nother size than even the 1 carats and the 2 carats. And later on tonight, I even have a 220, which has been marked down. But it's really nice to be able to bring you a 3¼ carat in this mega size, because when we are able to bring you the values that we can, so many of the, you know, jewelry lovers of the world, especially those who've been maybe, you know, before you found TVON, maybe you were considering spending a couple $100,000 on a yellow diamond. That is not difficult to do when you start to get into these 3 carat sizes, and then you discover we can bring you on these rare occasions, we very rarely have a 3 carat plus. We've only had one ever that was over 4 carats, and we've had 2 that are over 3. So it's a very exciting moment, and you also have these 55 points total of the big pear shapes on the side. So it's a really, especially for everyday wear, if it is going to be a left-hand ring, meaning like a wedding ring, engagement ring, that kind of style, I think it's really lovely to have something like this in that beautiful 3 1/4. I really just love the 3-stone style as 100% timeless. I think that's a stone, obviously a ring you should hopefully wear every day and just really enjoy owning such an important piece, but it's still totally wearable. And I think the 3-stone style really is about that. So 55 points on the pear shapes. Here's one on one side and one on the other side. And even the way this stone is set, man, do we love that brilliant cut. I think at this point, if we brought you anything but the modified brilliant, I think everyone would go, oh, where's the fire? Where's the brilliance? Where's the wow? Where's the pizzazz? Because we've really enjoyed bringing you these ultimate brilliant stones, which are a fancy cut. An oval would look a little bit more bare. It would look a little more plain. You wouldn't see the dazzling, almost like an overlapping glitter effect is, I think, the best way to describe it, where it just continues on and on. You can't pinpoint one single facet. Instead, it's just this beautiful, looks like an overlay of amazing mosaics, or really just, again, it's glittering from every angle. And from a yellow diamond, you're still getting the brilliance of the blues and the greens and the pinks and the reds, which is a little more unusual to see. So it's as it is in the two-tone gold. It is $18K, solid, and it's a really, really big buy. And we're discounting it in a major way, because what a day to be able to get in on something as special as an important 3 1/4 carat. Here's what it looks like from the inside, and then I'll show it to you on. That's, of course, all 18 karat solid. Excuse the fingerprints on it, and then we're going to try it on for you. And this also, I think, is a style that if you are thinking about coupling it up with other pieces, I think it's great for that too. Meaning if you were going to stack a band next to it, if you wanted to put, oh, I don't know, our famous ring guard, our wonder ring next to it, that would work as well. So that's always an option with a 3-stone style. I think that works really, really, really well. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's been $28,888 on the air. Time to make a really seismic shift in the pricing here for you with our big sale going on, where again, the sale price is exquisite before you take the $100 off. So if you guys love it, if anybody loves it, it's going to come down below $20,000 here tonight, which is very unusual for a 3 1/4 carat. So that is special, and it's VS. So that's as well, you've got that going for it, where you've got this incredible rare clarity. And it is for one color only, and it's not $19,999, and it's not even going to be $18,999. We're going to make this so easy for you. It is only $17,999 for our largest yellow diamond we have. And then you get those amazing large white diamonds with it and around it that look incredible. It is classic. It's still layerable. You can have a wonderful time and feel very proud to wear something like this. So give us a call if you love it. It is for one caller only, and I just think we can come even closer just to kind of scrutinize that clarity. Again, it's VS, so you're not going to see anything with the naked eye, but even this is really to prove that, because this is a lot closer than your naked eye is going to be able to decipher it. I'm refocusing, so watch this. Watch if he comes in full focus here. You see that amazing, perfect clarity, like you cannot find. You cannot find an inclusion, which is where I think that's where you want to go on a bigger stone, is get that VS quality if you can, because that's when you get that almost like you can't decipher with your naked eye, is it a VS or is it internally flawless or is it a flawless, right? And that's really important. So you've got, again, because you're not seeing anything unless you get microscopes involved and unless you've got, you know, really high-tech equipment. So that's where I think if you're going to get a big diamond, sometimes even an SI stone is going to show off certain things if you got a really, you know, really good eyes. That's why the VS is so important. You are not going to see anything with the naked eye at all, and we are looking as close up as you can, and it's amazing. So Mike and Shannon, let me know what you guys think of that, and we'll help you out there. And we have a very, very special, again, bottom of the hour is only 7 minutes away. I've got a very special emerald cut Tanzanite that is actually a popular request. We had to bring it back, so that's going to be exciting as well. And then don't forget, top of the hour is our brand new sideways cross necklace, which is so fun because you can wear it a lot of different ways, and I love it for layering. I love it for layering because I love the cross kind of off to the side. So we'll show that to you, but here's what we're going to do. I've got a one-of-a-kind here coming up in a spinel. I love this value because this is a Mahenge at a price I've not seen before. So get yourselves ready. And on the phone lines here, this is a wild one. First of all, color is spot on. Item number is 2888. So you've got the crazy eights going on in this one, and it's a 1 carat 04. So it is up and over that 1 carat range, which is kind of like the, that's the tough range to get when you're talking about Mahenge spinels. And we're really excited to bring this to you because it's a carat 04. And then how about this designer style luxury mounting with nothing but pave from center to sides, from top to bottom. And then I love, this is going to be a more really distinctive detail that you really don't see as much of because those diamonds are really going to go to your side finger there. But that is a carat 06 in diamonds that then are wrapping around and looking a little bit like that iconic horse bit style, that LinkedIn design that it's kind of, you know, kind of looks like it's woven through the gold, which I think is just a really, a kind of a very cool, chic way to do just that little extra detail on the sides. And it's 106 in VS diamonds. So a tremendous amount of diamond weight, but before, this was a great value at $49.99, and then it was an even better value at $29.99. This is truly one of the most affordable I've seen. Actually, scratch that. It is the most affordable I've seen for a 1 carat stone, and this one's over a carat. So you've got mega, mega, mega value. Mega value. There's no two ways about it. If you are a fan of Mahenges and you maybe are in that kind of outside the fray so far because you know that a 1 carat is really, really pricey traditionally, and you know how they go and you know how they get pricey when they reach that 1 carat. You know how luxurious they are because they're from one source. Remember, spinels come from a few sources, but as far as this color, this beautiful Mahenge, that bright pink meets red, it's only from Tanzania. There was one mine and so little of it. Remember, they would talk about the boulder that's no bigger than the counter that's in front of me. That produced all the rough the world has ever known of this rare Mahenge spinel, and yet all the crystal sizes within that rough material were tiny. So it's really tough to get a 1 carat size. I know in other stones, no big deal, right? In spinels out of the Mahenge mine, totally different. And yet, it's not even $19.99. This is one of those values that just makes you stop and go, you know, that TVON. You can't beat them every day, but then they put stuff on sale and it becomes absolutely, it's just a wonder how we do this, right? It's not even 19 or 18 or 17. And if you've been just standing outside, kind of looking in, wanting a big Mahenge spinel, wanting to enjoy and own the rarity, this is definitely the time to be on the phone lines right now. Take a look at this. It's not going to be 17. It's not going to be 16 or 15. This is all before $100 off comes your way. So how about that? And you're not paying 14 or 13 or going to be, you know what, guys? I mean, this is just nuts to see a stone like that with all that color and clarity. You get the gorgeous clarity. You get the color that is just undeniable. Mahenge spinel, it's like the hottest, hottest pink meets a little bit of red. And then when you get those neons and you see the neons, it comes off as a little bit of purple to it. And it's not even $13.99. Blow it out, we'll make it $1,299. And a very important Tanzanite emerald cut is coming up in just 3 minutes. So it's like we got so many specials here. We're not going to be doing just top of the hours. It's going to be bottom of the hours as well. And you've got a whole wonderful range of great jewelry to choose from. So this is your moment right now to dial in. It's a one of a kind, and let me show it to you on. It's got this great, almost like, you know, it kind of reminds me always like a smaller version of a saddle ring in a way, just because it's solid, solid pave. So when you see this on the hand, notice that's all it is solid pave. So here it is on the hand, just to give you an idea of how stunning that is. And you see what I mean? The point right here on the sides where your fingers meet, that's where the diamonds stop. That's where that linked style then comes in, right? It's almost like your diamonds are wrapping around that little link on the sides there. Let's see who's got it. It's a special piece, and that's only one, so I think it's gone. We'll see if Michelle's got that one. It's any gold you wish, but I love that value at $11.99. You want to be on the phone lines quickly on, you know, anything throughout. I know it's Wednesday night. It's not the weekend. It's not the daytime, but oh my goodness, you're going to see a lot of pieces flying out of here very quickly throughout the show. And we have even tourmaline earrings, and we have golden pearl, and we have a little dancing diamond action for you as well in a great designer style, very chic. So we'll show that to you here before we get to our bottom of the hour special, which is going to be that Tanzanite deal. So here's what's coming up. I want to show you this dancing diamond. It's in a Clover style as well, which we've had a couple of rings that have been very popular here that also have this kind of theme to their design. So let me share this with you. It's going to be 462, and that one is, I don't know if that one's going or not, so hang on, we'll find out. But if you want to call in and you're the first, you're going to grab it. But take a look at this. It's that style that we love. We had it most recently with Paraíba. This is that beautiful Clover style where you're seeing it up close, and how if that were to sit here, and I don't know if it will with the bail, yeah, it's going to lean to its side. But I want you to see this. This is how this is going to move. You see how when the rest of the piece is relatively still, you've got that action, that beautiful design on the inside that's allowing that centerpiece, which looks like one really large diamond. It's actually one stone in the center, but then it's got diamonds around it as a halo. See how it just kind of shimmies and shakes and quivers, and it's amazing, right? It's a 21-point diamond weight. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here as well. So it's that piece that's always in motion, and then in turn is always really showing off the amazing beauty and brilliance. And this is why I say, you know, there's other people that have done this technology, but I love when we do it because it's VS diamonds, and not many others are doing that. So I love when we've got the VS diamonds to really bring you that sparkle, because that's where the movement shows that off, right? So we have, this is how we work. We only have white gold, except for one in yellow gold. So I do, if you're a rose gold lover, we got, I don't know if I said rose gold one, yellow gold none, white gold the rest. So here's what we'll do. We'll make this really, really easy, and then the Tanzanite's coming up. This is going to be $449, which, by the way, the technology alone, when you talk about just a labor standpoint, the technology alone actually runs more than that. Here it is up close again to see how, see when the bail is relatively still and then the piece in the center is really moving. So it just needs a little bit of a movement, which creates the inertia that allows that to just kind of dance and shimmy and look so beautiful, almost like there's a heartbeat to the piece, right? And yet it's this iconic Clover style. So great gift idea as well, because no sizing, you don't need to know her size at all. White gold or rose gold, that's all I have. Let's show it on the neckline too, Tony, as well. Yeah. It's coming up. I said bottom of the hour and we're there. So she's got impeccable timing. It's coming up as soon as we wrap this up. And I'm just going to show this on the neckline for everybody who wants to see what that looks like from a bit of a distance. And then you know what? It's coming up. So we've got an incredible Tanzanite opportunity for you as well. That is on the way. It's one of the greatest values of the entire show tonight. So I cannot wait. And bottom of the hour, it's here. So she's ready. Let's show it next. Give me a call if you'd like this design, and you can see how it just, again, moves and dances within the designer style. All right, back to the wheel we go. I am so excited about this. Let me grab her Tanzanite. I've got it right here. And actually, true story, right, Spencer? She had wanted to know if we had rose gold available, and I'm so excited for everybody to see it, because you get to see a rare instance where the Tanzanite Blue Wing Block D, of course, is combined with the fabulous rose gold. And I think, you know, when you talk about Blue Wing Black Ds, one of the headlines of this stone is about the fact that the good stuff shows off a red flash. So that's where I think it really, really is lovely to have the rose gold together with it, because then you start to see that little bit, I think, that great kind of matching quality. Item number is 3483. Let's see here. We've got, and I just want to again remind you, you can do any gold you wish, but I think it is nice to be able to see something like this with the fabulous rose gold for a change, because then for anybody, whether you're shopping this one or something else, at least you now have a little bit better visual of what rose gold and Blue Wing Block D look like together. It's now I know this was requested. Remember, this is actually something that I would dial in very, very early, because obviously it's something special that's been requested. It's been something that we had before, but with a 4-carat, I think it was a 403 or a 405 or a 408, it had just reached that 4-carat mark. This time along, because again, that one was gone, so, you know, people reach out and say, well, do you think I missed that? Do you think you could make another one or do it again? So we did. And this time around, I went to the back. This was Sunday afternoon. I found the greatest stone. I was so excited about the amount of red, especially when I heard she was thinking rose gold. I wanted to put the red, get a really, really beautiful stone with the red flash, which the emerald cuts don't always show off. So got the reds in the stone, and then guess what? It's a bigger gem. You're getting a 4-carat 56 Blue Wing Block D emerald cut. It also has the diamond weight at 51 points. It's a little more classic than sometimes. Sometimes we go over the top because the Tanzanites are so luxury. We go over the top with diamonds. Not everybody needs like 3 carats in diamonds or 2 carats in diamonds. So this is that really classic style, kind of like a 3-stone yellow diamond, right? Where it's classic as can be. You know it's going to be forever and ever, right? There's no like, you don't look at it and go, oh, that was made in that era, because you know it's timeless. This design has and always will be around and popular. It's the halo with the diamonds down the shoulders. We can do any gold you wish, but you're getting a 456, which is a mega size, all the color, all the red flash, all that beautiful diamond weight, and yet it is going to be something where we're honoring a price of old, and yet you're still getting the $100 off. So how amazing is this? Because I'll tell you, as somebody who calculated this on Sunday afternoon, The price was supposed to be $4,379. Just so you know, like that's where it was supposed to hang out. Instead, we're going to honor price that I know she saw on it, and I believe it was an auction. So that makes you, like, lets you know right off the bat, that was amazing, right? If there was going to be a price that we actually honor and it was from an auction, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So here's what we're going to do. If you love it, get on the phone lines because we have very few emerald cuts remaining. Take a look at this. It is not going to be $43.79. That's what it should be, which then you would take $100 off. But we are actually just going to give you, even with the bigger stone size, a better price for you. And you're not spending $4 and you're not spending $3 and you're not even spending $2,000 for a 4-carat 56. So suddenly we've already reached that epic point of pretty much record breaker. Record breaker right there. You can have white, you can have yellow, but you cannot have this price if the piece is sold. We got to make sure it's going out the door, not even at 19. And what you didn't do, right, when it was, listen, it wasn't $100 off. The first time around, it's not 19 or 18 or even $1,799. This is why I had to put it at a critical point of the show so that everybody could appreciate this and see this kind of value that I'm bringing to you. And it's undeniable. Look at it. It's like flashing lights. Look at the reds. And I'm sorry, but if that's showing on camera that vividly, that strongly, well, guess what? Imagine for a moment what this is going to look like in person. When on camera, it never shows off as much red as it does in person. And it's like red and white and blue. So it's also patriotic. Here's what it looks like on the hand. How about we go even lower than $1,799? This is an absolute stunner. All I can say is hop on the phone lines as quickly as you can. Yes, Jess, did you have a question? Yes. Oh, hi, Patricia. Hi, Bill. Wait a minute. Patricia and Bill. Oh, my goodness. You didn't say Alicia. You said Patricia, right? Okay, because we have an Alicia and Bill who watch here in California. But this is Patricia and Bill, and they're watching, and she got her Tanzanite from the weekend and loves it. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for watching. Spencer, what do you think? Should we go lower? $1,699. And it's $100 off that. Yes. Oh, gosh, I thought you were going to tell me we had DirecTV, but no? Wait, you took a what? Oh, a dancing. And that's why you were dancing. Sort of. She's dancing with her arms, but that's all we can do here, right? Until it's Club TV on Friday. Then you can go all out. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, thank you so much. Joe got his dancing Paraíba pendant, speaking of the dancing pendants, and he said, wow, he's been watching for 20 years, huh? Now that deserves a medal or a commendation or something, right? And I've turned him into a gemstone freak, huh? I love that. Well, thank you, Joe, so much. I appreciate it. I got to tell you, I've heard from so many people lately. They're like, I've been watching you for 20 years. I've been watching you grow up on TV. That's amazing. Thank you so, so much. So many of you for your loyalty. I know a lot of you are new to the TVON world, but some of you have been around watching me grow up on TV for all these decades. So thank you so much. And thank you, Joe, so very much. I appreciate that. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Last call. $15.99 at checkout on a 4-carat 56. We'll give that 30 seconds and then we got to run. 30 seconds and that'll be that on this really, really special, huge gem in any gold you want. I know, so I'm sorry, Wendy. I know. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, Wendy. Yeah, I know. And DirecTV is usually so reliable. They're usually reliable, but yeah, they've been failing us a little bit lately. So keep with it, Wendy. I know, Wendy, since you're on Facebook, we're responding to me. Maybe you could, we do have a Facebook page, Wendy, so I don't know if you know about that, but we have a TVON Facebook page that live streams the show. And Joyce, again, that is good. So, okay, so, you know, Wendy, I know you're on Facebook because you just messaged me there, and she's a little angry at DirecTV. So head on over to TVON's Facebook page, and you can watch the show just as if you're watching on TV, except it's in HD quality, so it's even a little bit better. You'll get a better view of those diamonds and a better view of the Tanzanite and all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. All right, next up, and the spinel's still here, and we have dancing pendants still going out the door, so congratulations on those. And how about $15.99? That should be gone, don't you think? So our 3-stone yellow diamond is here. Yeah. I don't have a signet ring with a single letter, actually. People generally didn't do that, and we didn't make one. We really recommend 3 letters. So actually, Jess, who's that for? Yeah, I do not have the signet ring with a single letter to show you. I don't. I only have signet rings with 3 letters with the monogram. That's all I have. I think you can envision it. I mean, it's kind of like, imagine it like the single letter in the middle, just a little bit larger. We can show you the signet ring. Or does she have one? That's not what she's going to go back and do, right? All right, so we're checking to see if we have anything else we can show you. Yes? Barbara's worried it'll flip around. Okay. Well, sometimes that's an issue with people's fingers. So what size does she have to get a bigger size than what she wears? Here's what, because some people have bigger knuckles, and then they have, my grandmother had this problem. She always had her ring spinning because she had a bigger knuckle, so she needed to get it bigger, and then once it was on the finger all the way, it would spin. So my recommendation would be to add some bands around it. It does not, if you get your proper size, this one's a little large for me because it's a 7, so because that's what she requested, but honestly, it might tend to rotate a little bit when it's too big. But if you get your proper size, go ahead, Tiffany. Yeah, and does she have any issues with her knuckle being larger than her finger? So no, it won't. I mean, again, this one's too big for me, and it's anchored still really, really well. Granted, it's like 110 degrees in here, so I'm a little warm, but it sits. I don't have that problem with our rings because we build them correctly. No, I think you're good getting true to size. It's again, this one's too large for me technically, and it's anchored pretty well. It's not moving as I move my hands to and from. It's not moving anywhere. So it's a great style. Yes. Thank you, Rosaline, so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure. And I know that she had emailed, and big thanks, honestly, to Jess and TVON, and because they're the ones that forwarded me your email. I know if you guys are always welcome to email me. I know a lot of people are emailing TVON these days. You can always email me directly if there's something I can address for you. So yeah, and thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Wendy. All right, so it sounds like she's got Facebook up and running, which is great. And this one may be gone, so that's great. And then we've got a really, really special, I do have a brand new large opal that's coming up as well, a fabulous crystal opal. It's our largest ever. So I'm just gonna put on my hand and see if anybody can handle this baby, because this is one that's pretty sizable, and I'm somebody that can make jewelry look small no matter what. But look at that ring on my hand, completely knuckle to knuckle. Even this one, Barbara, doesn't spin around. It's just, I mean, amazing, right? And that's a big to do with, this is why we make sure that our baskets are done right, the galleries are done correctly. This is not kiddie jewelry. There's, a need for that out there, and I'm glad it exists. But, we don't do things, we don't cut corners. So everything is made properly so that the fit and the feel is just as luxury as the look, because it really, it matters through and through. I'm a big proponent of quality. I really enjoy quality in my life, so I think it's worth spending a little more, and here you don't even have to. So I just want to point out we have a 19 karat 61 opal. Just want to point it out. It's brand new, it's fabulous, and believe it or not, it's in yellow gold, and those are all yellow diamonds around it. So it's pretty special. So I want to show you on this brand new What's New Wednesday what we can bring you in a really special crystal opal that's got, magnificent colors. It's and this is the worst light you could ever ask for an opal. They tend to get a little shy and a little coy in these bright studio lights. This one's not having any trouble. 3440 is the item number. It's let's just show it, Tony. I don't know if it's for anybody, but you know what? It's just a fabulous brand new piece, and I love that even the profile is showing you amazing colors, right? This hand shot is very close tonight, so I better back it up like I forgot to do this Wednesday. But take a look at item number 3440. We'll show it to you up close as well, but I just wanted you to first get a sense of the size. It's going to be our 19 karat 61, and you know what opals do. They're less dense, they're water-based, so if it's 1 carat weight, it usually looks double that. So this is going to give you more of the look of a 40 karat stone, and it's a one only, and yes, those are all first time ever doing this. That's a carat 56 of fancy yellow diamonds surrounding it. How about that? A carat 56 of fancy yellows. Whew, that's a special piece right there. That is a special piece of jewelry. Let me go ahead and show it to you properly. Also a close-up, which again, close-up is a relative term because we can't get that close without cutting off the stone. So in order just to show you, look at this stone, oh my gosh. In order to show you the whole thing, I'm gonna have to zoom way back, like way back. And this is our 19 karat 61 with a carat 56. Those are natural fancy yellows. Now I'm gonna basically emulate what I was doing on the hand, move it from, look at that. Suddenly I want to like sing Ghostbusters, right? With all that green, that like lime green, that electrified neon green. But I will not sing. I was singing last night. I was singing. I was doing a little concert. I invited myself and Peanut, and it was a night. I was watching The Bodyguard. You can't watch The Bodyguard and not sing along. So that's what happens. But here we go. This is what happens when baseball ends early and you got nothing else to do. You watch old 90s movies and sing the soundtrack. But here's our 19 karat 61 with a carat 56. I know. I'm supposed to spend Monday and Tuesday mute. But here we go. I think this one's going to get a home if I mark it down low enough. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, this is incredible. And what other ring have we ever done that has a carat and a half plus of natural fancy yellow diamonds? I mean, my goodness, we've had a couple of rings with a carat and a half natural fancy yellow diamond by itself, but to get them surrounding your fabulous crystal opal, I know it's an important piece, $18,000 list, $18,238 to be exact. Here's what I'll do to make this a lot easier. We have a new piece. Don't be shy on the new pieces because you know it does not matter how new it is. I'm still marking it down. You know that. You know that. We have to be true to the anniversary super sale. And is this ever going to be that amazing, amazing value? You're not going to spend even a fraction of this. It is really time. If you love a natural phenomena stone, this is the one to own. Take a look at it. We've only got one. Obviously, you know opals are always one onlys, one onlys, one onlys. So it's a really key time to dial in. And this never, ever stops with the color. Now, better to see the yellow diamonds here against the white. And then you've got almost like a different play. See how this white light is just kind of too hot for the stone? But at least now you're seeing those yellow diamonds and how those look, which is really fantastic. Let's blow it out. Someone needs a great opal, a cocktail ring no less, and it's not even going to be $59.99 like is listed right here tonight. And then let me just flip it around and show you another way to do it. It's October's birthstone as well. If that means something, you know, that'd be a nice birthstone ring, I think, especially if you were born in 1961. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Right? $59.99? $49.90? No, we got to go lower than that. It's our big super sale. Let's get to it. Not even going to be $59, $49, or even $39.99. I so want to see this one out the door. I don't know if we have a prettier example of an opal in our history. Talk about anniversary. I can think back to all the incredible opals. I don't know if we've ever seen one this strong, this large, this colorful, and with the yellow diamonds. Blow it out right now. We'll do it for $2,999, and it's only in the yellow gold. So that's because it pairs up really nicely. We want those yellow diamonds. We want the gold to kind of disappear behind them. That is, I wish I had 3 of these at that price. We're going to need them, right? But we only have 1. So give us a call. Look how magical this stone is. Pure reds to pure greens and blues, and then all of the colors coming through. I mean, that is a fascinating stone. Talk about phenomena. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Phenomena. And it's $28.99 at checkout. 1 only in the yellow gold only. So good luck. There's 1. So please don't rest on these. Don't sleep on these. They're huge values, just like everything else. And one more time in the hand so I can actually measure it for you, because I think that's crucial to actually see this on the hand, just to make sure. Again, the shank is classic, so you're not going to have any issues with it. You know, it doesn't impede your hand movement at all. But look at the size of this, just to give you a frame of reference here. It's over an inch from the top to the bottom. It's an inch and basically like an inch and an eighth. That's a big time ring, but still all the movement, again, you're perfectly fine. Like, again, classic shank on that one, so you have no issues with range of movement or moving your hand or you know, creating, you know, like, you know, driving mode, as I would say, right? So anyway, $29.99. Just thought I'd show that to you. We got a quick wheel. Yes, Jess? The what? Stop, wait a minute. The water ring? Huh? Raindrop. I know which one now. Yes, the raindrop ring. Oh, good. Oh, the turquoise, I think, right? Turquoise? Oh, yes, the big ones. Yes, Leslie, thank you so much. Well, that's a nice set together, too. Those will really work great together. All right, nobody on this one. All right, it's okay. Listen, we're without a lot of viewers tonight, guys, so, you know, it's going to be maybe not as fast a pace. I'm wondering if we still do our top of the hour, but you know what? We'll do it. We want to get to a quick wheel here. Like I said, we have 4 wheels to get to throughout the show. This is coming up at the top of the hour, just a few minutes away. This is coming up on Saturday, so if you can join me Saturday, you'll see our new DBTY with T. turquoise. So let's show you a quick wheel here coming up. I'm going to blow out some prices. Listen, we're without our main audience. So I'm going to have to do some really serious discounting so that those of you that are hanging out with us can really make the magic happen so that we can, you know, still have a show here, okay? So I'm going to start with a fabulous, well, look at this. This is kind of cool, kind of a nice segue, don't you think? This is actually a really interesting black opal. So I'll start by coming in a little closer so you can see it really, really well. And then we're going to add a few pieces to this wheel, but look at that. It's an intriguing black opal stone that you have here. It's got more of like, it reminds me a little bit of like natural stone. And I'm talking about like, you know, stone like you would put in your home. Just like a beautiful, beautiful, like an onyx with these really kind of subtle reds and then brighter blues that kind of work with this purple indigo. So that's also got a lot of diamonds to go with it, but then I've got a few more to add to it. I've got a really special emerald. Well, it's time for this beauty, and that's a big cushion cut with some gorgeous color and clarity. So that one's here. And then we also have this really special fawn. The fawn diamond is here, and then we have a really cool Mahenge spinel. If you want to go a little more unusual with the way you can kind of play or even mix and match your pieces, that Mahenge is a great way to go. And then I also have, this is that tourmaline that I love, the color. This is a really special kind of a teal tourmaline. It's got the blues and the greens together, so it's not defined as a full indica light, but it's got that really special teal, and then the clarity is outstanding. And then one more for you here, which is really, really looking good. And this is gonna be a nice, I think a nice way to round out our set here because it's also as exotic as everything else, but it looks a little bit like it's a purple diamond without being the price tag of a natural purple diamond, which by the way, we've never even had on the show. We've had some pinks that are kind of masquerading as a lavender, but that looks like a purple diamond. It's actually a spinel, but it's diamond cut. And it's that beautiful round, and then it's got some serious flashes to it that just really remind me of the purple diamonds I've been lucky enough to see through the years. That's a Pakistani spinel, actually. It's a true purple with those flashes of blue. We have one onlys up here on the entire wheel. So I say this can be really, really, really fast if we want it to be, especially if I bring down the price. And like I said, all of our wheels we got a lot of them tonight to show you, and they're all generally pretty high end on this Wednesday because, you know, when you've got full like carte blanche to discount as you wish, it seems like it makes the most sense to really pick out some of those super high end, one of a kind, exotic pieces, and that's what I've done here for you. And so whether you want the teal tourmaline, the Mahenge spinel, and the pear shape, which this ring's a lot of fun to play with, you can really, if you enjoy stacking, grab that ring because it'll be a way you can kind of have like a ring guard ring, but with that pop of color and an important spinel. And then you have that fabulous emerald, the beautiful black opal, then the champagne fawn right over here, and that gorgeous purple spinel. So they're all one of a kinds. The good news is here, I can change gold colors on any one of them. So how about that for something special? Come on in early, guys. We've got 6 pieces. They're all one of a kinds. It's a quick wheel for the end of the hour, number 1. And we're ready to help you out and get you whatever you need off this wheel, but they're not going to last very long. Keep that in mind. Call me early because I know they're supposed to be $17.77, but again, we're kind of shifting the whole plan of the show right here live, which is why I do live TV, because you can do that and kind of, you know, go and roll with the punches, right? Right as they're as they're going at you. So here's what we're going to do. 17, they're not. 16, they're not. 15, 14, 13, or 12, they're not even going to be $1,000. We're not doing $9.99. This is all before your $100 discount as well, but they're all one of a kinds. So I know with wheels, sometimes they're one of a kind. Sometimes we have 2 or 3. This is where you definitely want to be on the phone lines really, really early. We're getting busy already. That's because we're already seeing $9.99. They're going even lower than that. So please don't wait. The emerald is almost a 1-carat emerald. It looks like a 2-carat. That's what emeralds do. And then stay with us because we're a couple minutes away from our top of the hour and our brand new cross necklace, which we've never shown you before. It is literally brand new. It's been requested by hundreds of you, and there's a big designer that does it without VS diamonds. We're going to do it with and do it for like a true literal fraction of the price. But that emerald's a 1 only. The spinel's a 1 only. The black opal's a 1 only. You know that. The Pakistan spinel, remember we had the pink spinel from Mahenge. We go to the other part of the world and get you the Pakistani purple there in the round. That's a 1 only. And then you've got that beautiful champagne fawn diamond. And then, of course, here's what we're going to do, guys. That's the Mahenge from earlier. Let's go ahead and blow them out. They're not even $9.99. This is all before $100 off. Call us early. We're getting really busy, and these are one of a kinds. Change the gold on any one of them. Love that. You don't even have to leave it the way it is. You can choose whatever you want, and they're not $9.99. This is good. They're not even going to be. Watch this. They're not $9.49. They're not even $9.29. We're going to make them $899, which turns them into $799 for every ring up there. And remember, these are 1 only. onlys because they're rare. That's when we always try. I mean, we really do try to bring you a couple of everything if we can, but you know it's rare when we've got one only and that's it. So huge opportunity to take advantage of. They'll be $7.99 at checkout. We'll give it 2 minutes because we want to finish this up before our top of the hour arrives. And we've got a lot of great pieces to share with you. So this is going to be amazing. Give us a call if you'd like to. And if you'd like me to try them on or give you the details, we give that to you as you call in. So please feel free to do that so you can let us know what you're thinking about, which one you like. Then you see it on the hand. Then we give you the details. And you can make sure it is the buy of a lifetime for you. And again, there's an 87 point. We were just raving about a 1 carat that I got down to $12.99. This one's just under at 87 points with almost like little Wonder Ring action with it. So it's almost like buying our Wonder Ring, our mid-sized Wonder Ring, but then getting a free spinel with it. And by the way, that's a really great value when you get a near 1 carat spinel. And then we have the big emerald, which is just under a carat. The opal, 66 points. The purple spinel is just under a carat as well. It's 92. Then we've got a carat 37 teal tourmaline and a 47-point fawn diamond right over there. Yes. Let's do it. The Mahenge with what? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here's the Mahenge first, and there's a couple of ways to wear it, so I'll kind of mix and match it here. There's the Mahenge, which is the double row with the Mahenge that kind of extends outwardly from there. So that's, again, kind of a fun way. I'll just mix and match it here. I'll actually turn it the other way, just so you can start to envision if you want to stack it with something else. Even if it's a straight edge band, you can do that. You could put a band here. You could put a band there. It would still work really well. Look at how bright that Mahenge is. It's also in any gold you want. It's in the white gold now. That is just under a carat. The Mahenge itself is actually an 87 pointer on the Mahenge with the white gold double row there. And it's a really, like I said, such a fun ring. And if you have our Wonder Ring, this really does pair up well with it. If you need to see that, let me know. We also have the purple spinel. Let's go back to our wheel. Right front and center is that purple spinel. This is out of a region in Pakistan, not too far away from where the famous Kashmir sapphires were once derived. So that's an important stone as well. And that's going to be at number, let me try this one on. It looks like it's about a 5 now. So I'll just put on my pinky here. I won't force it. But look how beautiful that is in that bright purple color. It is so bright. It's the diamond cutting that you have here, that round, brilliant cut. That's going to be actually 3454. That's a one only as well, and that's going to be a 92 pointer. And then it has this really cool, look at how there's 3 rows, but it's the 2 rows that really, in this side, they run underneath the solid gold row, and then this side, they're going right under as well, and then they kind of create that loop formation around the spinel itself. So kind of giving it that beautiful, beautiful way that they loop around. So they're here if you'd like them. Give us a call if we can help you with any of those. We'd love to do just that. We'd love to help you out. That emerald is such a steal. Remember that your $100 off is coming off that $8.99 price tag. So I've got 60 seconds left with this wheel, then we got to run because I got the top of the hour coming up, and we're going to show you, I think, what everyone's waiting on, which is the necklace, brand new style. I was looking at the designer who does, well, there's a few designers that do this, but I was looking at one of the designers that multiple times you guys have sent me, and you've said, look at this, they charge literally over $6,200, and theirs are, you can't even find, by the way, what quality their diamonds are. Never a good sign. But I did some investigation. Yes. The Mahenge is gone. Congratulations. Any gold on that one? Thank you so much. 3430 is the Mahenge. That one is spoken for. And actually, just interestingly enough, I want to point out it's two-tone right now. The rose gold is the setting for the Mahenge. The rest is white. So I'll just point that out in case they want to change that. I'd probably just leave it. It just kind of allows the gold to disappear behind the Mahenge. But, you know, just so that if they have an aversion to rose gold, then maybe you want to adjust that. And then here we go. Last call. How else can we help you? A couple other people with kind of some lagging questions here, so we will help you as we can. I love this one. That emerald deserves to be right centered up like that. It's a nearly 1 carat, perfect cushion cut square, glowing like no other, super, super stunning gem. And then we've got that, somebody's got to grab that Pakistani purple. It looks like a rare purple diamond. And guess what? If it were a purple diamond, it'd be millions of dollars. Yes. Oh, which one? Judith, let me know which one, because they're not in the system yet. We didn't put them in the system for tonight because she said she wasn't interested. So, Judith, let me know if you want to see the big one or the medium one. I think the 8mm are coming up this weekend. The bigger one I don't think is in the system, but if that's the one you want to see, we can still bring it out. So, Judith, if it's easy enough, just either call us back or send me a quick message, and I'll be able to see. Yeah. The opal. This opal, right? Or the big opal? This one? You got it. This one's gone. Congratulations. That's going to be 3176. Congratulations on the opal. Let me try that on. Did you tell him it's got 90 points in diamonds as well? It's a big diamond weight to go with your black opal with that almost beautiful, like I love that it looks a little bit like marble. The way it's got the marbling of the reds throughout that kind of deep indigo purple, 90 points in diamonds. Wow, what a winner that is. And we still got to get the opal or the emerald home and the spinel. And don't forget about our fawn diamond and this gorgeous, bright, clean. Look at how that amazing lights. I mean, I love how it lights up when you've got an emerald cut like that. Yes. She did? Which one? The bigger one. Okay, so Joyce, we had, I don't know if we still have access to it. They had the big, we have one strand of a graduated size turquoise necklace. We don't have it in the system, but I can still, if we have access to it, let me bring it out for her to see. At least she can see them on and she'll probably just think about it, right? So anyway, congratulations. We'll let her see those beads if we've got access to them. They might be locked in a vault, Judith, but we're gonna see if we've got access, okay? So keep your fingers crossed. I communicated before the show with her, told her, we have what you need. She's like, oh wait. So they may not be here to show, but I hope they are. We're gonna find out. And I'll get back to you in seconds on that. And then the emerald, guys, let me just show you this emerald. If anybody just wants, I know I spent a lot of years of my career selling a lot of loose stones, even more so than jewelry, if you can believe that. And yeah, I just think about this emerald being the dynamo that it is in a nearly 1 carat cushion cut square. And I just think, you know, if you just wanted it for the loose stone, $7.99 would never get you that center stone on its own. And then you've got this almost like ornate crown design, but it really, the gold itself sits really low to the hand just as a second skin. And then you've got the gorgeous emerald there. So it is our 98 point emerald right there. And that is a beauty. So it's a special piece right there. I love that emerald. So think about it, give it some thought, and then we'll see if we've got, gosh, top of the hour's here. So we're going to get into our necklace shortly. Let me just see if we've got, oh good, we've got the beads. They're coming out. They don't have a bag, they don't have a number, but they're coming out, and at least we can show them to her to give her an idea. Thank you so much. Are these special or what? And we're about to get to a necklace for our top of the hour. Let me just show you this. We don't have an item number, like I said, but she's got the details because when you guys send me a request, I get busy and I don't mess around. And she sent this request last week and we had some 6mm beads, but she wanted to know if we had anything bigger. And so I got busy. And it's not easy when you're dealing with a stone that's completely extinct as far as this quality is concerned. This is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Sleeping Beauty, and with a 14 karat yellow gold clasp. Now these are graduated. This is the largest strand. I have Diamonds by the Yard with turquoise that's coming up this weekend. That's going to give you a few carats of turquoise. This has, what was it? I believe it was over 228 carats of turquoise. So yeah, it was 228 if my memory serves me. The beads go from an 8.5 as the small babies, which are not small, and then 13.5 as the big. You can see how they graduate. So there's actually like a center bead here, Judith, and then the rest just slightly graduate beyond that. This is a different deal, and I know this is a bit of a shocker. I know she said she'd seen one at a retailer somewhere, and I think she'd said it was about $40,000. I'm looking up now. Yeah, this is, it's a pretty important style, and when you do get turquoise, that is not just any turquoise, but Sleeping Beauty from that mine, that's very, very important. So we're really thrilled to bring this to you. We can always, yeah, it was $30,000 for another necklace she found. So, you know, it's not easy to get. It's 228, Tony, is the carat weight. I know that from memory because I put these together recently. They're just not in our system yet, but that doesn't mean we can't give you a look at them. And 8.5 to 13.5 millimeters in the size of the beads. 228. So we're giving you both the measurement and the diameter of each bead because they are graduated. So there's a little range, and then everything from the 13.5 there all the way on back is going to be in between that, obviously. But that's the beauty of graduation, is it's subtle. And then you can see that 14 karat gold clasp. And what we're going to do is give somebody the value of a lifetime. So if you'd like them, we've got an amazing value. This is actually how this works. You just pop this out. You see that little, it's a little V notch there. That's what actually is going to be, you pop it out and then it's still in, it's still fastened. And then you actually undo the V from that little bit of that little opening. And so that's it. And then you just, to do extra security, you push it in so that it disappears into the sphere, and then that's the locking mechanism. So it's beautiful. The length on them, I'll have to measure them. I'm just going to show it to you on the neckline as well, amongst all my other necklaces I have going on. And the one, of course, is coming up shortly. But look at how beautiful this is. And you can see we have a smaller bead that's coming up this weekend that's done with a station of diamonds. We have this style here, which is important. And again, what's so critical here is that the colors are so consistent all the way around. There's no matrix to these beads whatsoever. That's a little reference point of how they look from a distance. And here's what we're going to do. We'll blow out the strand. We have one. It's $39.99. When she found another that was $28,000, and I don't know if that was Sleeping Beauty or not, or 228 carats or not. So this is the way to go if you want. It is our largest. We're planning on, I've got some 8mm, so basically this size, but all the way around, coming up over the weekend as well. So we're going to be bringing you more turquoise beads because I know they're the hottest thing for summertime as well. But I just want to make sure you see the largest, the most important, the biggest carat weight, the biggest sizes, and again, the graduated style as well. Just the consistency of the colors, everything. And don't go anywhere because that new cross necklace is coming up next. So one more time, and you know what, Tony, just for the heck of it, I'll show it up close as well. I'm going to remove the rings that are there just so you can see that they are perfectly round, completely polished, and absolute perfect color with no matrix whatsoever. As a matter of fact, let me loop it a few times, show you as many as we can at one time. It's just as consistent as our 6mm beads were, which I had the other day. It's just like anything else. You start to really ramp up those carat weights and those sizes, and it gets really, really, really important because you have a stone that is completely mined out from that Arizona mine. So the mine has been shut down for some time. So turquoise has gone a little nuts in price, and it's very popular. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm sorry that it does. We can always, makeshift item numbers, right? I'm sure we can. There's only one though. So that's why we do have 8mm coming up over the weekend. We have the one I'm wearing coming up over the weekend, and those will be more affordable, but this is an only one only. Yeah. Yes. That's, well, $100 off that, yeah. But that is the price. I know, but they're really, really the big ones. They're the big ones. So, if you're already familiar with this, this is still that amazing TVON value you look to us for. It's just, that's why we only have one, right? The beads the other day, I had like 10 different strands, right? The 8mm, I'll have a few more for you. But this is it on this strand, and you've got one only of that size. So it is the deluxe way to go, and take it from, I know, other shoppers that have shopped some more strands in the past. Actually deem it as one of their favorite purchases of all time from us. All right, so just let me know if you've got, yeah? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was going to measure what? The length. Yep. I was going to measure the length. Sorry, guys. We don't have in the system, so it's just I'm going to do a little makeshift inventory here for you. Let me do that. That's what I meant to do. Knew I was forgetting something. Here we go. That'll be... It's 19 inches, 19 inches on this one. Here it is again on the hand. There we go. That's going to be 19 inches in length, Tiffany. Yep. And that's, we did a little longer, and that's pretty typical. When you have bigger beads can kind of sit a little bit shorter. So this will kind of sit like an 18 when it's a 19, if that makes any sense. Just when you have bigger beads, the bigger the beads get, it's kind of like when you have wider rings. That's why you have to go up on the size, because they're wider. So we just made it a little longer, so it'll fit more like an 18 and a half. Kind of, that's where, when you've got bigger beads, they sit a little further back on the neckline, just because of the actual diameter of the bead itself. So we have 2 people and 1 necklace. So that's it. Only one. Grab it now while it's here, and then we're going to talk top of the hour here. So welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Little unorthodox of a Wednesday here, but we're so glad you're here because some of our viewers can't be with us tonight. Unfortunately, we're having technical issues, and pretty big ones. So I'm glad you're here. So this is what we're going to do, whether you're watching online or whether you're lucky enough to have us on TV tonight. We're so glad to have you because we're about to debut something that has been requested for, I'm not talking about a week or a month. This has been requested, I know, from me like for years and years and years and years, and probably because it's an iconic look, but there's actually something really, really special about our affordability and our quality. Sounds familiar. And by the way, if you're just joining us, it is our TVON Anniversary Super Sale continuing on this Wednesday night. My name is Lauren Blair, so it's nice to have you. And what we're going to do is debut this necklace you've been seeing me wear all night long. So I'll continue to wear it. We have the white gold, the yellow gold, also to show you up close. I'm wearing the yellow. You'll see them all, but this is what has been really just over the top requesting. We finally said, okay, we got to do this, but we're going to add our little kind of twist to it. We want to make sure that it's like going to be that iconic universal piece for everybody. So we did a couple of extras here for you, and we really made it special. A lot of times you'll see these cross styles where they're the sideways version, and a lot of times they're going to be just kind of the straight. This is where we curved it a little bit because we think this kind of gives you the freedom to wear it any which way. I had this on earlier where I had it really, the cross itself was way up the side, which I really like, especially if you're layering. And if you are layering at Diamonds by the Yard, or more importantly, if you're layering a pendant that's sizable, you maybe don't want that higher up piece to be maybe with so much attention right in the center where your tension's going to be on the pendant you're wearing. So I do think if you're layering, which is a huge trend right now, you might want to think about wearing this where the cross is a little bit towards one side, and that way it still lends itself to great layerability for you. So it's been a request. There's a designer that does it for over $6,200. They don't tell you their diamond quality, so I had to call some people figure it out, and spent a couple hours today just trying to figure out, because believe it or not, some of the people that work there don't even know their diamond quality. So push comes to shove, they're I1 stones from a designer piece that does this, and they charge over $6,000 for it. So they do very well with it because it's obviously kind of a classic iconic look that's got a little bit of a twist. We all have the cross pendants. I think we all love to collect those cross styles, but you know, you very rarely see something done like this with VS Diamonds. So let me share it with you here. I've got the white and the rose here for you, and it'll also show you how I wouldn't probably layer them like this, but for the sake of showing it to you up close, we're gonna show them side really kind of top and bottom. But again, when you layer it, one could be off to the side, one could be straight up and down like you see here. This is an entire necklace, and I know it's been requested over and over and over. So what a thrill to be able to bring it to you tonight. And again, happy Wednesday, glad you're with us. And for those of you that are with us online or trying to concoct some way to watch, thank you for going that extra mile and trying to be a part of this Wednesday night show. Item number 3343 is up right now, and that's the rose up top and then the white gold as well. I've got the yellow gold on, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes, and you've already been seeing it throughout the show a bit, and I love how this really is. I think it's the perfect layering piece. I love it where the crossing, I really, really love it to the sides. I think that's how you're going to wear it. And like I said, whether it's all by itself or you're layering it with something else, it looks tremendous. And it's got 25 points in VS Diamonds as well. And how nice to debut something as special and requested as this, but do it on a sale day where you're getting these incredible low prices. And on top of that, $100 off every single purchase you make. Not too shabby, right? So we've got white, we've got yellow, we've got rose. Allow me to show you, and now you've been seeing it more centered throughout the show. I really want to show you, this is how I would wear it, this is how I will wear it when I get mine. I love it to one side. So that's really the beauty of it, is you can really then have this kind of classic chain look here. And then I put mine on, this is adjustable, so this is the beauty of it, because again, the whole concept is wear it for, we want it to be universal, number one, but we also want you to be able to layer it if you want to. So this is going to be where you've got adjustability on 16, 17, or 18. I opted for the 16-inch here just because I'm wearing a 19-inch necklace here, and that's going to be coming up this weekend. So this is going to be, this isn't inexpensive either, but again, this is going to be that piece that layers really well. It's still that show of faith, still fashion, still faith all together, but in something that really layers, and you still have that gorgeous sparkle chain that you have as well that just has that amazing quality to it. White gold, yellow gold, or rose. So I've got the yellow gold on to go with the yellow gold, Diamonds by the Yard with the turquoise. You'll see the white and the rose up close as well, but 25 points is just in the cross there, and it's got that subtle curve, which I think really makes it, I think it's always awkward as someone who's worn the straight across design. It sits a little more awkward, and this just lends itself to layering it and putting it on the side like that when you have that great curve to it like you do. So let's get everybody on the phone lines, because it was my mission after literally over a year of getting requests for this. It was my mission to make it affordable for everybody and make it gift worthy as well. Let's take another look at the close-ups here. There's the rose and the white. You can see it's just a really subtle type of curve to it. It's nothing overly dramatic. It's nothing that's going to be, you know, crazy, right? It's just meant to fit because our necklines are rounded, right? When we put a necklace on, right, we bank on the chain being able to kind of move. And when you have a pendant, it doesn't matter because the pendant sits kind of centered on its own. But when you've got this style, you really, really can see it and enjoy it. And again, perfect for those of you that if you're already wearing a necklace, I even think if it's a cross necklace, it'd be great. We have nobody on the phone lines, probably because you're expecting the $6,200 that retailer gets when they're using I1 stones, which are pretty included. Like they're smaller stones. You're not going to see inclusions like jumping out at you. But overall, then you get this kind of hazy, dingy quality to your diamonds. We don't do that. So how about instead of $6,000, You get the VS diamonds, which are several different tiers in upgrade, and you get the wearability, and you're still getting 14 karat gold. And what the designer doesn't do is they don't offer adjustability. We do. We know that throughout now bringing you a lot of necklaces, you've loved the adjustability of it. So we're doing that as well. And you get 16, 17, 18 spring ring clasp on this one. Just a really, really beautiful design, and it's going to be affordable like you've never seen. I'm not talking about even $600. Like drop the mic moment. And this is what you need to know. It's not even $599. This is an entire diamond necklace. A beautiful chain, and just for the sake of, you know, I'm wearing a collar, so I'll put it a little closer to the center so you can really see it. Normally, if I wear jewelry here from this angle on my neckline, you might not actually see it. This one is still to that point where it's delicate and lightweight, but you can still see it. It's showing up. It's not even $599. This is before your $100 off. This is pretty much fine jewelry for free, because I don't know what you're paying for here. It might cover the labor, maybe. The labor just to make it. This is not going to be $599. Come on in. We are helping you own really fabulous jewelry and something iconic and wearable that everyone's going to think, oh my gosh, you went out and got the, you know who? You got the cross, the sideways, their famous iconic piece now. And you didn't have to spend $6,200. And you're not even spending $599. And you're not spending $549. This is what gifting is wonderful, because even if she has a cross, I collect crosses. I have a lot of them. I have never counted, but I will, because I'm curious myself. I have a lot of them. I mean, it's over 100 of them for sure. And I don't have this style yet, you know? And in fine jewelry, for a piece you're probably gonna wear more than once, right? Like this is probably your everyday piece. I don't think this is a, ooh, I'm gonna save that for the special occasion, or oh, I'll save that for when I get really dressed up. This is the one you just live in, that you never take off, kind of like the diamonds by the yard. Getting busy on the lines, is that a surprise? And guess what? I'm going to layer on a white gold so you can see how two of them, even if you put on two together, how they will look, even if one is a little off kilter and one's more centered. It's not even $549. I'm doing a little extra here, and operators, I apologize in advance, because they're going to have to take hand orders on these, because we are not going, the computer is not going to accept this. This was supposed to be a lot more money. You know it. It was supposed to be $888 today. We got a few like technical snafus, so I'm trying to help everybody who's with us get an extra special deal. It's not even $549. I'll keep going. We want to get everybody on the phone lines who's with us. If you need a great gift idea for that communion or that graduation or that birthday or that anniversary or whatever it is, just because it's Wednesday, this would be the value to get in on. Any gold you want, adjustability. You don't need to know her size. You don't even need to know her taste. I think you need to know her faith, and that's about it. That's about it. It's not even $549. Take a look at this. It's not even. And we've got $100 extra off for you and for any of the gift giving you want to do. And it's $499. Blow it out. I mean, a huge value on a mega, what is usually only from the designer world. And instead of $499, it's actually $399. Call them out when you got them, operators. I don't have a million of these to go around. It is so good. And we've just made it really inexplicably cheap right now. That's what it is. It's really inexpensive for what that is in an entire necklace with diamonds. And again, really special debut here for you tonight. Glad you're here to see it. Yes. Betty's taking a yellow gold. She likes it. I love that. I'm just going to put on a white gold with my yellow gold here, and then I'm going to show it on the neckline. I know you saw it from afar. And look at the finishing on the back and how beautifully it's finished here. I'll stay up close so you can see this before I put it on. Yes, Spencer, go ahead. You want one too? You got it. Another. The yellow is popular. That's the back, by the way. Just showing you how it's finished in the back. I mean, wow, what a piece. Yes. Yes. And it will tend to, if you like the curve to go around the neckline like that, it's going to. Let me show you. It's going to tend to go this direction. Look at that. So that's the white gold. Did I say spring ring? It's got a lobster claw. I looked at probably 22 necklaces before the show, so I think I got a little mixed up with some of my other necklaces, like this one, that's coming up. So this is going to be lobster claw. So yes, that's why it was so easy to put on. So let me make sure all the other ones, because I feel confused. Yeah, lobster claws. So that's it. Look at how they layer. If you wanted to do a white and a yellow, that's what I'm doing there. There's a yellow gold on at the 16-inch length, and I'm putting the next one about 17. I mean, how stunning. And then again, wear it to the side. That's what I love. love. Take another look close up. Let me make sure they all have lobster claw. I was sorry, I said spring ring. This is even that. Yeah, they're like, well, now that you've discounted it that way, yeah, now it's going to be a spring ring. No, it's not. It's a lobster claw clasp. So you get the lobster claw clasp, just every different kind of, like, this is how I love it. This is how I'm wearing mine. You're going to probably see me wearing this every day on the air from this day forward. I mean, I just can't imagine, like, I will live in this necklace. And you don't have to take it off. I'm not a necklace girl. I'm a migraine sufferer. I have a migraine almost every day. I'm just not a necklace girl. And so if I'm going to wear a necklace, it's got to be light as a feather. It's got to be, but I want the shine. I want the sparkle. And it's so hard for me because I'm a bold jewelry girl. I like bold jewelry pieces, but not when it's around my neckline. And look at how, again, this is coming up this weekend. So we have that for you. I mean, this is just stunning. And this is really how I love it, is going to be just where it's off to the side like that. And necklaces move. As we move, I know you've noticed, you know, DBTY moves. That's why these consistent looks that are station styles are so popular. It doesn't matter if it kind of goes one way or the other. But that's what I love, is that whether you're wearing it off to the side, which is what I'm really digging, and I'm wearing it the shortest length. Again, you've got options to wear it really down to here, because this one's a 19, so 17 would be about here, 18 would be about here. So I'm wearing it the shortest length. That's how I like it, because then you can layer the longer pieces with it. This is really meant to be that little surprise to the side, just like I'm wearing it. Let's go back up close. Look at the white and the rose as well. Yes. Good. That's a good question, Susan. Let me get it for you. So again, it's a vertical style, or rather a horizontal style. So it's actually going to be 1 inch in length. I will show that to you on the hand as well here. Here it is draped against my hand, and we'll show you with the ruler. Let me go ahead and grab a ruler here, and I'll show you what it is. So you can see it here, plain as day. This is going to be a little bit of an awkward angle, but it's actually, yep, just about 1 inch there in the side to side. Yes. What is? Oh, really? Well, that's good. Okay, so anybody who's watching online, if you prefer to watch on TV, I understand that DirecTV is up and working. So for anybody who didn't leave us already and go, oh, they're out of business. I mean, it's amazing how, you know, I guess I would think the same thing every time. I've had probably 80 people go, oh my God, panic. It happens sometimes, guys, with Direct and Dish and Verizon and Spectrum, but I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, if you're watching online and you want to go back to television, my understanding is that DirecTV is now working. So you can always, if you prefer to watch on channel 223, you can go ahead that way, and hopefully we'll be there for you. And for those of you that are hanging out with us online, don't you love it? It's kind of a nice way to watch, right? Because it's kind of a little better and brighter picture quality. I mean, that's, you know, it's a good way to watch. So you can really, really appreciate the jewelry. Spencer, did you have a question? Taking crosses? How many you got? Good. Who's got yours? Thank you. Is that Betty in California? Hi, Betty. How's she doing? I wish I could be more like Betty. She's every day, because she's on Facebook, and every day she's like celebrating and partying. And I wish I had the energy to do that. I'm always like, I need to emulate Betty. I need to be more like Betty. I need to know Betty's secret. She's always having a good time and out and celebrating, and she's here in California, and oh my goodness, I know she's enduring some really, really, really scorching heat, so good for her. She's still out and about and busy as a bee, and busy bee Betty. That's how I think of her. Last call on the cross necklaces. It's our sideways VS adjustable lobster claw clasp VS diamond cross, and it's so much fun to wear, and I don't think you'll ever take it off, and you don't need to. That's the beauty of it. Shower with it, sleep with it on. I mean, it's just like so comfortable and wearable and sturdy and strong. We don't mess around when it comes to our chains. Yes, you got it. Another one going out. Hey, Andy's getting one too, right? Hi, Andy. How's the game going? You don't know? Come on now. Come on now. What you doing back there if you're not watching the game? That's what everyone else is doing. I know. Even one of my most loyals, she goes, well, I'm going to be watching basketball, not you. Like, all right. I'm like, hey, go for it. Listen, I preach that. Go for it. Go for it. Root for me. All right. Last call on the cross, the sideways cross. It is so amazing. Congratulations if you get it. You guys want to see an Alexandrite? We've got you know what else is kind of new today? I don't think I've ever had one. Is an Alexandrite pendant, and a big one too. Yeah. She did? Oh my gosh. I know Holly. Hi, Holly. She got two? Hey, thank you, Holly. You're so kind. Sometimes she's on Facebook too. So hi, Holly. Hi, Holly. Thank you so much. Thank you for, she's always the sweetest. She got 2. And now, what about you, Michelle? Yeah? Everyone loving it? So enjoying that you love it. That's, I know, been a request. I'll probably have to show it sometime next week because for all the people that aren't with us tonight going, oh, well, they're not there. We'll have to probably recap it. But you know what? Spread the word. It's here, finally. Big debut, and what a sale price. And with $100 off, $3.99, you can't beat that. So I did want to show you something that's kind of a little bit more unusual. And it's funny, you know, sometimes when you get really, really big stones that are really, really precious, it's just so tempting to put them in a ring. But then you realize, you know, we've had a few rings. Time to get to the necklace, and I'm going to show you one of the most deluxe Alexandrite pendants you've ever seen. It is, this is crazy. It's even with a cert. I can name, I mean, there have been literally like 3 Alexandrites ever on our show that have had one of these. And actually, that is, you know what, that's not even true. Most of them have like a different cert, not actually GIA. This is rare. Usually they're AGL, GRS, something like that. This is Alexandrite, certified by the Gemological Institute of America. This is the authority, the world's best, the world's most strict when it comes to quality qualifications for certifying stones. Loving this. And again, keep calling if you want to get another one. If you realize, oh, I got one for me, but I should probably get one for a gift. Or maybe because we're a generous bunch, you probably said, I'm going to get one for my fill in the blank, but why didn't I get one for me? So if you need a cross necklace, give us a quick call, layer it up. That's what I love. You're still going to wear all your other necklaces that you love wearing. Just add that to the mix. It sits like a dream. And the lobster claw, again, so outstanding. Let's talk about 3302. I'm going to move the crosses, and then we're going to show in rare Alexandrite pendant. This is one of our big ones. It's a carat 30. It's also a cushion cut, and it's also loaded with diamonds. Take a look at this. I mean, this is just, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I got real lucky here to get to show you this tonight. So let me just zoom back in here from our necklaces and see if I can do that all without leaving you. Look at how beautiful this is from a clarity standpoint on the stone alone. And then you've got a cert, which I'm going to show you. And there's so much of the blues and the greens, but even a little bit, it's a bright stone. And you've heard me say it, most Alexandrites are they kind of look a little bit hazy, right? Or dingy. This is a 1 carat 30 cushion cut, 100% color change Alexandrite. It has 151 in diamonds. And most of them are in that outer halo. Let me tell you, that is a very big bunch of diamonds going around that outer halo. I mean, serious quality here. Even diamonds in the bail, sure enough. But this is all about the stone and the cert that comes with it saying, let's take a look at it. Trying to do this with one hand so we can still let you gaze at that stone. Now, I got a blowout for you, and we do have a ring that's going to go with it as well, but let me show you this. I've got a cert here that's going to be, you know the deal with the certs when they're from GIA and they're a colored gem. They're actually going to be horizontal in their orientation here. That's the bottom third, and then that's depicting the color change. And then here's your carat 30. It's actually a 6, basically. It's square, 6.1 by 6.1. So that's square all right. And then you've got this beautiful, not requested on the origin. This is a Sri Lankan stone. It's chrysoberyl, Alexandrite, brilliant cut, modified square. Look at that. It's right there. Look at that. Transparent. Big deal there. Because like I said, they usually tend to be a little hazy or murky. So let me show, while we're on the hand, Tony, I'll stay there, and we'll show you how this looks from a distance. How about that? And then you also have, here's a measurement on it as well. You're also going to have that beautiful diamond weight. You've got 100% color change. We've got an ability here if you need to put it, you know what, you could even put it on you could put it on the cross. I mean, whatever you want to do, that cross piece could be used as your pendant chain as well. I mean, it really could if you don't mind. Sometimes, you know, the cross may come in contact with the pendant or maybe not, just depends on how you put it on. But look at how pretty that is, right? So here's what we're going to do if you need a great pendant and a $15,000 piece. And while we're up close, I'll show you as well well the back because you got to see the finishing on it from behind here. So you can see all that beautiful finishing and under gallery. And here it is up close one more time. And you got, yeah, you're about to be treated to a value of a lifetime. 15,000, it's not. Huge stone, rarity, no doubt, with the GIA cert, which is just really, you know, it's great for the gem nerds like myself who want to know every detail, but also great to hand over to your appraiser. You know, they're just, I mean, there's no questions, right? Everything is laid out in definitive writing here. You've got everything, right? And here's what we're going to do. It's not going to be even $15,000 or even $5,000. It's one of our bigger Alexandrites. I only have one bigger tonight, and it's in a ring. It's a carat 43, so that's a really, really special piece that's going to go with it. But you know what? It's not 5, and it's not even 4. This is why I love a sales show and bringing out the best during one, because instead of $39.99, I'll save you even more. This is going to be gone so fast. Let me remind you, there's only one. So how critical it is to be on the phone lines ready to go when you see something you love, especially during the super sale, because super doesn't even cover it. They're beyond super prices and super savings. And I'm going to blow it out right now. That's going to be $2,999. Go. It's going to be gone in a hurry. What would that be just for the stone? Just for the diamonds. Just for the certification process. Thank you. That is the way to go right there. $29.99. It'll save you an extra $100 at checkout. And that is the way to go. I'll show it on my neckline as well, so you can get another idea of the size here. But that is a mega, mega value. It is only in the white gold, just as you see it there. Let me go ahead and show it to you on the neckline as well here, so you can see what that looks like from a distance. What do you think? $28.99 at checkout for that one. And again, you can imagine it. See, just an option here. You could use that as a chain that you could layer pendants on as well if you'd like to. But that is your big Alexandrite and a carat 51 of diamonds. What a piece, what a value, and what a pendant. So back to the wheel we go, showing it to you one more time. Congratulations if you get it. And we might just put the rest of the show up for auction because we got a lot of lost time to make up for. So we're halfway through the show. Let's do it. $29.99. Let me know who's got that. We do have a ring. I'm going to show you a discount on a ring. If you want basically that with a ring, it's uncanny how similar these carat weights are. I do have a ring that's actually going to bring you a little more Alex with a little less diamonds and 18K of gold. Let me know who's got this one. We're verifying on it right now. That's going to go. Okay, so here's the Alexandrite ring. Just in case you want, what is this doing here? This sold the other day. Sometimes things get traded out or whatever. So let's go ahead and talk about this one more time. We'll get it at home here once and for all. This is actually going to be our 18 karat gold Alexandrite ring. It's going to also be a 143. So this is a more elongated cushion, not square, but more rectangular and elongated, but it's got the same kind of remarkable color and brightness to it. It's not just dull or hazy. It looks really bright and gorgeous. And the pendant is here. Maybe you want to get the set because they really go well together. I mean, there's, you know, enough similarity to the color of the stones and the setting styles and the white gold, right? Those are perfect together. I'm going to deem this the most magical Alexandrite set ever. Let's go ahead and get the ring at home right now. The ring is 2866. 18K solid. And it has a 143. Again with the 100% color change. And then a carat 12. Double halo, diamonds down the shoulders. You got to get the set. I think that with these markdowns on each one, it makes the set truly less than the price than one would normally be. So that to me makes a lot of sense. To get on the phone lines, get them both if you want to, but the ring better come down in price if we're going to make this set happen. So I'll tell you what, 18K, all the magic of that golden, green, blue coloring coming together there like you see. Let's come in even closer and look at the clarity of that stone, keeping in mind this still goes from green to red. And I know a lot of you were fighting over the 3 carat I had over the weekend. Here it is now in a 143, still a colossal size for this color changing chrysoberyl. And it's supposed to be $87.99. Forget about it. Forget about $8,700. I'm going to blow it out, and we're not even doing halvesies on it because half would still be 44. I'm not doing 44. I'm not doing 34. I'm not even asking $3,000. I went under $3,000 on the pendant. We're going to do the same thing here on the ring and go under $3,000 for the ring. This way, you are literally able to get both for less than the price that one was supposed to be. So instead of, hold on, I'm not done. It's not $29.99. Like I said, that's what we did on the pendant. I will go even lower. Here's where you're getting a little more stone size, a little less diamond weight. So it's kind of like, it's like a compromise, right? And that's why they go so well together. They're in the same lane, right? The sizes are similar. The diamond weights are similar. They're both really, really well done. They're both in white gold, although the ring you can change if you want to. And if you missed out on the big Alexandrite that I had the other day, it is time to dial right now. It's not 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. I'm getting it home. And hopefully you can get the pendant to go with it, because what a set. You could wait a very, very long time and never see a set of Alexandrites that ever, ever, ever looks as perfect as these two together. So take those values and run with them. Take the extra $100 off each piece and go for it, because the ring is not even 26 or 25. I'm blowing it out for $24.99. Right now. Take a look at it. And the pendant is still here if you want it. The pendant, which now, think about that, the whole set is under $5,500. Thank you. So $5,500 gets you both. Well, not even, because you're taking $100 off each. It means the pendant's $28.99, the ring is $23.99. So unbelievable value there. Do we have some requests for diamonds? A lot of requests for diamonds. You got it. All right, let us know who's got the ring or the pendant or both. Great set there. I've got one smaller Alexandrite. It's like the sister to this gorgeous one you're seeing here. So we'll share that with you next, and then we'll be done with our Alexandrites. Congratulations. Okay, the pendant is here if you want it. The ring is here for the moment. Michelle, let me know what you're taking, and then let me go ahead and show you the ring. That's kind of like if you're going, oh, I still can't do it at 24. Here you go, another option, carat 10. Rose gold. Look at how beautiful. That combo is good, right? This is a carat 10, and actually this stone is Brazilian. Love that. Cuello de Fogo Brazilian Alexandrite here at a carat 10. It's also item number 3465. It's a one only as well. So now we've had 3 Alexandrites to choose from. That will be everything, except for we've got another little set of them together if you want smaller stones making a big carat weight. Here's our carat 10. Yep, and it's 81 points in diamonds, double halo, same kind of look as the last, just scaled down ever so slightly around that 110. Here's what we'll do. First color, it's in rose gold now. You don't have to leave it that way. This is that Brazilian material, and you know that because it's got less of the yellow green and more of the blue green, and yet it's super, look at that. It's like a vibrant ultraviolet blue coming through on that stone. It'll go to red, and it's not gonna be. It's supposed to be $36.99 today, right here on the bag, $36.99. Well, this is where it started. This is where it was going, and this is the ring. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $36.99. Let's try to get an Alexandrite out the door, just one of them, right? We'll try to get one of them out the door, and then we've got Victoria's request, Kara's request, and Cynthia's request coming up. But this is not going to be $36. Blow it out. We'll do it for $19.99. That's it, $18.99 at checkout for our carat 10 Alexandrite. Good luck. We have one. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. And let me show it in relation to the last one as well. Just so if you're trying to make the decision, because there's only a $500 difference between a carat 43 and 18 karat gold and the 110. So let me show them together so you can make the best decision for you. Again, the origin is different as well. So maybe you want to go more green yellow. This is more green blue. It's up to you. But again, this one's $24.99 minus 100. That one's $19.99 minus 100. So you decide which one you prefer. But that's it for our Alexandrites. And the pendant is here if you want it to go with either of them. The pendant will work back to either of them. So keep that in mind. They're all one of a kinds. We got to roll in 30 seconds. Think about those. Think those over. I love the Cuello de Fogo color personally. I love that blue green that it has, but this is just as vibrant. So really good choices there. Again, let's get them out the door. You know as well as I do, Alexandrites do not get inexpensive like this. They just do not. So 20 seconds remaining on those two. There you can see the close-up on the color differential there. And just again, the size in the 18 karat gold on the right is going to be bigger. And then you've got the carat 10, which is still a big stone, on the left. All right, request time. First, Victoria's request. These are in no order because I don't know who made the request first. So they just gave me a bunch of requests all at one time. So we're going to start with the tennis bracelet, and this is for Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Let's take a look at the tennis bracelet that I have. Alexandrites are all here if you'd like them. Let's take a look at the 369 iconic tennis bracelet. Oh my goodness, if you missed out on this, I had this one time, and this value was still not quite this amazing. 279 is the item number, and it's not been $100 extra off either. So great time to dial in. Hi, Judy. Welcome to the show. Hi, Judy. Judy, you didn't miss much because I know she's on DirecTV. So hi, Judy. Welcome. Welcome. All right, so basketball's over for the night, so we've got some of our viewers back. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, not to mention DirecTV just came online, so hey, things are starting to turn with an hour left. We're going to have quite the hour here to finalize our Wednesday. Here's 279. It's a 369 total weight. I got to get to these requests fast. I've got 5 requests to get to, and then we're going to jump into like everything else that's planned, and we got to do it all in an hour. So welcome to the show, everybody. If you just tuned in and you just got here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're with us. We're going to do some outstanding things. Never mind, Tony. It's fine. Let's go to I'm going to move fast. We got to go. We have an hour. No time to chit chat. Let's go ahead and blow this out right now. And this is that incredible price where if we did $36.90, that is $1,000 a carat, which is what you normally pay for icky commercial grade diamonds. What we're doing is a full-on 100% one size tennis bracelet, one size meaning all the stones are the same size all the way around. And it's going to be 7 inches in the length. You can have an 8-inch as well for 10% extra just to cover the labor. All the gold and diamonds that are extra are on us. Here's the 369 VS diamond bracelet. It's 7 inches in length. It's an amazing look. It's 42 stones, which means they're all really jumbo size here for you as well. And that is going to be, watch this, 369. Amazing, amazing look here. That's actually nearing 9 points each for every single diamond. That's incredible. Insert closure, double figure 8 safety catch as well. And it's not going to be even $3,000. If you've ever wanted a diamond tennis bracelet, and let's face it, who doesn't want a diamond tennis bracelet? It's one of the aspirational pieces in jewelry. It's one of the must-haves in jewelry. It's something we all aspire to own. And let's face it, there's a lot of different qualities out there. There's a lot of different sizes. You can spend anything and everything on bracelets. You can get them for $500. You can get them for $5 million. It just really depends on the size, the quality. But there's a lot of factors that go into it, so never discount that. Even though we're discounting our price, don't discount the fact that we're bringing you VS stones that are almost 10 points a piece. We're bringing it to you in solid heavy gold, so it's not that little lightweight tinny feel that a lot of bracelets these days, especially as gold's been soaring, have. Victoria or anybody else who loves it, it's 2 left. I had this a few weeks ago. Now you get the markdowns. Probably why Victoria's asking for it. She's going, if there's $100 extra off everything, let me see that mainstay, that beautiful must-have, that classic piece that TVON already does a number of record-breaking prices on. Watch this. It's not $29.99 or $28.99. You've not seen it for $100 extra off. I'm blowing it out right now for $2,888, and we have 2 that we can make. So the gold is up to you. Obviously, if you want white gold, which is usually where our diamond bracelet lovers fall, this is the way to go. So if you want the white gold to show off how white the diamonds are, then that's the way to do it. If you want yellow gold or rose gold, we can do that as well, just as easily for you, but that's the bracelet from afar, at least on the wrist here from that angle, and you can really see how beautiful those diamonds shimmer and sparkle. It'll be $27.88 at checkout with that extra bonus gift we're giving you of $100 off. So huge value. We'll give it 60 seconds. That is the first time we've ever seen that for an extra $100 off and on a bracelet that's already marked down to a tremendous, tremendous degree. So thank you, Victoria, for the request. We do have, on occasion, we'll have larger ones, but we don't really do much smaller than that one. We really want it, because like I said, you can get them like those mall, you know, the circulars that come to your mailbox, and they're really just like that. They want you to come into the store, right? And especially around holiday time or Mother's Day or Valentine's Day, right? And they'll advertise tennis bracelet for $4.99. Well, it's usually a plated metal, right? It's usually a plated kind of base metal. And it's usually not even full cut diamonds, right? Those are diamond chips or accents that are sometimes in an illusion setting. And that's a whole different deal. And like I said, you can spend any price tag on a bracelet. It really comes down to quality. But this kind of bracelet, when you're looking at $369 in diamonds, in that solid gold, keep in mind, those are the diamonds that go for $12,000 a carat in a comparable quality. So you're really looking at, you know, for $369 as your total carat weight, that should really be in retail about a $45,000 piece. I'm not touching on the gold or the labor. That's just the diamonds, straight up per carat price on the diamonds. And then Kara wanted to see these diamond earrings I had the other day. And then we've got Cynthia's request as well. So some fabulous diamond drops, whether you're looking for a solitaire. I had these the other day, and boy, were they popular. But you know, if they were at the very tail end of a show, you might have missed them. Take a look at this. And I had these in white gold. Now they're in yellow gold, but they're really beautiful with the bigger pear shapes here. So Kara, let me know if this is what you're looking for. It's going to give you 48 points in diamonds. in just the pear shapes, which is a lot. That's going to be 2355. Keep calling on the bracelets, guys. I got to get through a bunch of requests here, and then we'll get on to our regularly scheduled program and all the cool stuff that's scheduled for today. So here's what we have for Kara. It's going to be our 48-point pear shape, so that means almost a quarter carat each, and then 57 points in diamonds around and around and around that. And you can have a choice of white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. They've got a great drop to them. Let's show you that. And this is for, again, if you want a centerpiece that's a little larger, that's what this gives you. Of course, also a lever back, so no backings to worry about because it's all attached. It's all hinged. It's all part of one piece like this is. Here's that beautiful drop at 1.25 inches in length. And they're amazing on. I will show them to you. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now, though. They were on the other day. We're going to make them $1,499 only for the first couple of callers, and we can do the white, the yellow, or the rose. So I highly recommend them. They are fabulous. They really, really are just fabulous diamond earrings, and they're the size that I think is workable day or night. You know, sometimes when you hear about big VS diamond earrings, you might think about a really dressy style, right? This is still, to me, and I get it, we're all different. We all have a different kind of taste and style, but I think that they, in just, you know, from what I consider, I think an everyday style, I think this is perfect for an everyday style that you could still wear even daytime, even a little bit more casually. I don't see any problem with that, just the way they have that drop. And yes, it's a bigger stone, which is usually we work with, you know, a lot of our diamond earrings just have smaller diamonds. This has got that bigger stone at the center there, and then all the smaller around it, almost this crisscross floral that really extends the lever back to the drop. So hopefully, Carol, let me know if you like those. That's a diamond earring for you. I'm not sure what she asked for, but we'll go back to the wheel here and show you what we have: white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. And then we've got a request for Cynthia, which is one of our, was she looking for ring guards? Because we have this almost like kind of rounded scalloped ring guard, which is really good for if the wonder ring is too angular for you, this is going to be a good option. So then I think we're complete with requests for the moment. I also do have a drop earring that's going to be that beautiful Clover style. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Okay. What is she looking for? Is she looking for something specific? The quatrefoils. Okay, well, I have those next. I was just getting ready to put them on there. All right, so are you talking about these? Maybe she's talking about the clovers? Sounds like we're not totally sure, right, Tiffany, what she's thinking about? And with who? Not with me, okay? Yeah, I'm lost. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they brought me, which are diamond drops. And then you let me know if there's any kind of guidance you can give me. I know the inventory pretty well, so sometimes, you know, you can just tell me what you're looking for, and maybe I'll be able to know which one it is. Hopefully this is it. It's item number 3267. And this is quite lengthy in an earring. This is a little bit longer drop. These are 2¼ inches. So it's going to be a whole inch longer than the last ones. And this is going to give you round brilliants that are shaped like a clover style. There are other names for it that designers use. It's probably one of the more recognizable designer motifs in the world of jewelry and beyond. And bags and luggage and you know what. It's 208 though in diamonds. These are beautifully done. They're heavy. You can see they're graduated. When I say heavy, not like drooping on your ears heavy, but they're more substantial when you start to get 2 inches plus. They have a post up here behind your largest clover, and then they slightly graduate towards the base. You probably just want to see them on. That's going to be the key here, is see what they look like on, see how, I would say these are, just as I was saying, the last ones could be daily wear, every day and night. These are probably nighttime only. And that's me saying it, and I'm someone who dresses up every day. So this is definitely more dressy to me. I would probably not wear these when I'm just, you know, hanging out. Because these are, to me, a beautiful stiletto. The graduated style, they are luxury. I think if you're like going out in the town, or there's that big event, or it's that wedding, or it's that, you know, we're all starting to have celebrations again, there's going to be, I think, plenty of opportunity where you want to wear that really, really precious designer earring. And that's what this is. And we've got a huge blowout at $16.99 on those earrings. So 2¼ inches, not too long. They're nowhere near, you know, touching my shoulders at all. They're not going to interfere even when you're wearing necklaces like I am. There's still that great long length and linear kind of quality to them, but it's a style of having that really beautiful straight up and down northeast southwest clover, right? Not the clover that's set in an angle or diagonal, but that drop. So $16.99 turns them in to $15.99. Those are all big diamonds, as you'll see close up. Take another look at them. And we are also doing them in white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. So hopefully that might be a little closer to what the requester is looking for. I sure hope so. And those are going to have big oversized butterfly backings with your post. And that's, yeah. Absolutely. So let me show you how these are made, because I know it's confusing. You're going, now is that a diamond and then they carved it? No. Every single one of these, and as we come in really, really close here, that's as close as our camera will allow. And you can see that each clover is expertly done with 4 stones. So as you go to the top here, and let me take this one away so it's not too confusing. This is the largest one, which of course each different clover is going to have larger stones and then smaller stones. So this is where they're 4 set together in round brilliance for every clover. They're all round brilliant, 58 facet cuts, and then they get a little smaller and a little smaller and a little smaller, but none of these are small all the way to the very end. They're not small stones. Take a look at that. Still full cut, round brilliant, faceted. There's that carving in the middle. So it's almost like when you put the rounds together, there's just that void in the middle, which really shows off that almost delicate kind of clover shape. It looks very, very feminine. And those are a wow. Those are a wow earrings. So now, does that help out Joyce a little bit to see? Yeah, it's basically not only are each and every individual clover graduated, but so are the diamonds that make it up. So we'll just zoom back a little bit here so you can see the whole length of it. And those are $16.99. Take $100 off. Boy, that still wasn't enough zoom to get the whole thing in, because that's how long they are. We don't do a lot of 2-inch plus fine jewelry earrings, but if you're like me and you're going, nope, I'm not really a 1-inch girl. It's got to be 2 inches or greater for me to wear them, just because that's my preference. That's what I like. I don't wear a lot of small earrings initially in my primary piercings, so I think that is certainly a great way to get that look if you too like a more dramatic drop earring. So congratulations on those. One more request to get to, and this is for Cynthia. I do have this scalloped ring here, which is also a beautiful way to do a ring guard. If the Wonder Ring is a little too angular for you, this is a great way to go. It's item number 491, and this is going to be really special. 87-point VS diamond weight, bigger diamonds throughout. And you've got this one row, but it's scalloped. So it looks great on its own, but it's also much like our Wonder Ring, where you can stack them together and wear them together, or just put 2 around your favorite ring. And oftentimes, especially if you have a basket in the middle of your ring that sticks out. Yeah. Okay. She's getting the pear shapes and she's going to think about the clovers. You got it. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad we have those for you. And then Cynthia, I think I've got my requests lined up here. Cynthia, these are for you. 87 points, among those, just a few stones there. And then I'll show you how it works if you are thinking ring guard. It's great paired up with other things. We'll make this one easy for you. $9.99 for the band with 87 points in the diamonds. And by the way, our Alexandrites are still hanging out for you as well. 2 rings and a beautiful pendant, so keep that in mind. Totally loving those Alexandrites and their prices. And then we got some wheels. We'll blow out some wheels here. It's the best thing with so little time, and we've kind of got, again, we're a little bit behind, so we've got to go ahead and show you a lot of our beautiful pieces, maybe together in wheels, just kind of group them and give you those big discounts and then keep on going. So give us a call if you like this ring. Take a look at it on. So this is how, imagine this, I only have the one, but imagine if you had another one and popped it on the other way. And so you can see how it would just nestle perfectly if you had a round or an oval, anything really with a rounded shape. If you had a pear shape, if it was a larger stone, a round brilliant, a pear shape, really those two, even a heart shape would be really beautiful if you wanted to add this and you just straight bands don't work with the style of ring, maybe the basket and the way it's set. This is why the Wonder Ring is such a miracle, is that chevron tends to adapt it to other pieces. So does this one as well. And this is also just a great kind of like bunting look as well. It looks like that banner, like a celebration or a ceremonial type of banner that I just really think is pretty, but all bigger diamonds throughout the band. So these are not small stones. You get the 87 points, but not many gems individually here, or diamonds rather. There are 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 15 by my count, just doing a rough count. Hard to tell where one ends and the other begins, but that's $8.99 if you'd like it. All right, final call. I think we're caught up on requests for the moment, so thank you for all of those. and we'll get to a big special. So I've got aquas. I have 4 one-of-a-kind aquas. The best thing to do here, throw them onto a wheel, one-of-a-kinds, all of them, and we're going to get you a great price. Call me on that one. Cynthia, listen, if I showed you your request and you're going, oop, that's not it, call me. I don't want to leave you in the dark. I don't want to leave you guessing. Call me and tell me what you're looking for. I can help you, okay? So we're here to help. We just want to make sure we have an hour left. So we're going to throw in some aquas, and I know that has been it's so funny how some things go in waves a little bit, and there's certain stones that become like you see one and everybody starts to go, you know what, I need a great aqua. What we're going to bring you exclusively, and that's why we don't have as many as you may like, is that we only bring you Sierra Santa Marias. They're usually in auction houses. They're usually stones you have to buy, oftentimes loose or in estate jewelry from an auction house where you have to travel to London or to Hong Kong or to Beverly Hills in Los Angeles to get to be a part of Sierra Santa Maria's. They are that few and far between in big sizes. So what I'm going to bring you is we scoured the inventory. We got the 4 stones here, and we're going to make them affordable because it seems like most of the aquas that I've had of late, they're gorgeous, but they're $3,000 and $4,000. So let's bring you those big sizes and not make them $3,000 or $4,000. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So take a look at this. We're going to start with the round. And I know I have fielded so many requests just since this event started for more aquas. So let's just put them all on a wheel together, inspire you with the best of blue beryl color, and give you choices in cuts. So you don't have to choose, like, do you want a round in this beautiful kind of like a rotating, kind of like a roller coaster design? Would you like a classic pear shape? I mean, my goodness. Beautiful pear shape surrounded in diamonds. That is classic. Then we have another pear shape for you. This is going to be a little more artsy, where you're going to have more of this open work, something a little more designer, looks custom. But look at how consistent these colors are and how they're the deepest, richest blues. No longer do you have to settle for this barely there light blue color. This is the best aqua the world has ever provided us. And we've got 4 incredible examples. And like my wheel earlier, they're all one of a kind. So do feel free to call us on the early side so we can help you out, because I don't imagine these are going to stick around. And the irony is, what I've had have been 3 and 4 carats. These are 3 and 4 carats for the most part. We've got one that's just under 3, and I'm going to walk you through the carat weights, but that's what's all been $4,000 in this event. I've heard from a lot of you have said, I really need a little bit of help, and if you have anything more affordable, but these are the same colors in the same big sizes here. You're just not spending $4,000, and that's how we're going to move a lot of jewelry very quickly. And now, given the circumstances tonight, we're going to make a special compensation here for the fact that we're kind of like running out of time here, and we got to make up for some lost time with you. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to walk you through carat weights. That's a 322 with 20 points in diamonds. Then we got a 271 right here in front. That's the cushion cut. Then we've got a 377 right over here. I'm putting each of the pear shapes on either side. That's going to be the largest of the grouping there. That's the 377 classic halo, 42 points in diamonds. Then the round in the back, which no doubt somebody's got to be looking at that going, I need to have that round. I need to have the round. That is our 307, 64 points in diamonds that wrap around it. Give you the open split shank style, and then the stones wrap around your round aqua. They are literally, truly, only one of a kinds. That is, any other aqua, and listen, every other place I've been, and for doing this so many years, aquas are usually plentiful. They're unlimited. You can sell as many as you want. But again, because we're working with Sierra Santa Maria, that's what makes it rare. And if you're going, so what? It's an aqua. That is a different deal. Those are $60,000 a carat. They're Paraíba prices. Paraíba prices. When you actually get this one sort, remember, it's out of Brazil only. It's the only place it ever came from. That's what that Sierra Santa Maria is, the name of the mine. It is now a mine that's been mined out for some time. So it is an extinct mine. It is last call. We are giving aquas away. And you're not giving anything up. You're not giving up the size. You're not giving up the quality. You're not giving up beautiful cuts and great designer mountings. And by the way, if you want to change the gold, you can. We tend to see the aquas very popular in the white gold straight away. If you want yellow, we'll do it. If you want rose, we'll do it. I want you to have the choice. But everything I've brought you in aquas throughout this sale event has been around $39.99. It's not what I'm doing here tonight. We got to blow them out. 4 pieces. Grab your favorite. Remember, you probably have a favorite of what's up there. So you want to be on the phone lines now. Not when the price gets up there, not after the price gets up there, now. So you can already tell your operator which one is your favorite, so we can hopefully get that one to you. They're not $39 or $29. Let me cut right to the chase here. I'd love to spend 25 minutes on this. I don't have the luxury of time here tonight. We have an hour left. So I'm just going to do some good old-fashioned, way too cheap, blowout pricing. And you're not going to spend $1,999 on any one of these Sierra Santa Marias. This is unheard of, and that's okay. It's our sale event. It's Wednesday, and we're dealing with 4 one-of-a-kind rings. Take a look. Pick your favorite, whichever one you love. They're not going to be $19. They should be gone right here and now. But we're not stopping there. I need you on the lines ready to go here. Remember all these carat weights. 322, 271 in the front, 377, that's the largest on the left side, and 307 in the round. And you're not spending 19, 18, 17. I don't have anybody on the phone lines, and we're giving the Aquas away. What can I tell you? I mean, I could put these in an auction house, Sotheby's, Christie's, Bonhams, and they would get $60,000 a carat for these types of stones, and a lot of them would be loose. And then you got to fend for yourself in the mounting, and you'd have come to me and go, TVON, can you make me something? Nope, you got it all right here ready to go, and they're not 17, and they're not $16.99. I'm blowing them all out. Get on the lines now so you can tell us what your favorite is. It's a really important time to get these Aquas. They will all be gone. They will be gone, long gone, and you're still taking $100 off that too. 16. I still got nobody. I got nobody. March's birthstone. Best Aquas I've got. Tell me which one you love. We'll go over those carat weights. We'll try them on. But you're not paying, apparently, $1,699. It's our Aqua blowout. We're making sure they all go here tonight. I don't want anyone to ever have to go, you know what, I had to settle. I just couldn't afford the real, I've seen that Sierra Santa Maria, you know, TVON used to, but I had to settle. I had to settle for that other material that's got barely their color. I'll tell you what, let's blow them out right now. Give it 60 seconds. We'll make them $1,599, which in turn makes them $1,499. 60 seconds all with those 4, and that's it. You let me know, can I just try on the round? Because the round is just like, do you remember that I had a blue diamond once upon a time in the show? And it was gone in about 30 seconds, and it was like a $300,000 ring. You remember that, right? Well, this is probably the closest thing I've seen to looking like a natural fancy blue diamond. When you get the round Portuguese cut and it's sparkling like that is, heck, I say you might be able to skip the blue diamond, right? Skip spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and get the Sierra Santa Maria. Get that beautiful stone in that amazing color, in that gorgeous mounting, whatever one you love. And if you want to go completely classic, you go here. Halo design, biggest stone up there is the 3-carat 77 pear shape. We're going to welcome everybody at the top of the hour. This is 15 seconds away from being done. How about if you like a lot of big diamond weight like I do, and you're going, give me the 82 points. That's the way to get your 82 points in diamonds right there. VS stones on the sides, finished under gallery, amazing stone in the center. It's only cushion cut here. You are looking at our entire Sierra Santa Maria Aqua inventory right now. That's what we got. That's what's left. So here's your chance to pick them up and save a bundle, a bunch. Take anything you want. They're $14.99. Unbelievable value. So coming up next, we're going to give away some jewelry here. We're going to tell you about top of the hour. I've got a turquoise, and I know I'm obsessed with turquoise, and trust me, you're going to see turquoise on this show over the next week or two like you've never seen before. So let's get you started with a ring. Thank you so much. Aqua's gone. You got the pear shape. Thank you. The round maybe is gone. Verifying on that. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? Let me just show you all by itself. Look at the undeniable sparkle and brilliance of that round. This is no joke, guys. That's a mega stone. Definitely call me on that one. Let's go ahead and show you this. My first time ever bringing to you and this is 20 years of everything. Just when you think you've had it all, you've seen it all, you're ready to call it a day and call it a career and say, I've done it all. Then we bring you turquoise with pink diamonds. Welcome to the show. It's the top of the hour. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and this is our Wednesday night, and we are live, and we are cooking. So we are so glad to have you with us, and again, really going to have a mega, mega hour for you, and I'm so glad you're with us, and let's start this one right here. It matches our whole theme today, right? We've never seen Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is crazy. Remember I had this necklace earlier? $4,000 for the necklace, and a great value at that. But what about pairing up that baby blue, that robin's egg bright with the pink of pink diamonds? We've never done it before. Probably the only time we'll ever see it, and it's 3450. Take a look at this. I'm going to do some exciting things for this last hour, and let's see who's out there with us. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this ring, which is a $5,800 ring right here. $5,844 tonight. It's a carat 90. See, in the beautiful blue, blue of Sleeping Beauty. This is a mined out stone. So this quality is unlike any other source. That's why it's so pricey right now, because everyone's realizing that's not coming back, is it, right? People are holding on to their Sleeping Beauty turquoise if they've got it. So you're not even seeing it available for sale. We've got a carat 90, and then you have 4 points in pink diamonds, 76 points in white diamonds, and this unbelievable rare combination where it's almost like the pink diamonds set on top of this triple halo are acting as this great kind of drawing your attention into the Sleeping Beauty, and what a combo it is. The brightness of the turquoise with the softness and pretty femininity of the pinks, and then loaded with white diamonds. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got a $5,844 price tag. I'm going to see who's out there right now. I'm going to see who's out there. Let's try it. I wasn't doing auctions earlier because we didn't have a lot of audience. Let's see if anybody's come back. I'll tell you what, we're not even going to start at 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 15. I really want to see if anybody's out there with us. Let's make it $1,000 to start and $100 increments, and still eligible for $100 extra off when let's get behind this now, when it gets the open or the bids. So this is up to you guys, but let me tell you, what a great night to be shopping an auction, because I've been actually too shy to do them for the last 2 hours, because if you don't have a lot of viewers, there's not a lot of point, right? But here we are. We're going to test it here, and we're going to see who's out there and who wants a really stunning, bright robin's egg blue, turquoise, deluxe. And the scroll work and the detail, I mean, that's not a like big, tall basket necessarily. They still managed to fit in this beautiful scroll work and give you, what about the rose gold? Tying it all together for the setting of the center, and then the beautiful pink diamond side to side. And when you see it on from a little bit more of a distance, it just looks like you have this almost like, I don't know, like a continuous band. It almost looks like a pink diamond band is intersecting your triple halo. No open. Okay, first caller. Guys, this is what we're going to do here. It's a mega, mega, mega value. There's 80 points total in diamonds, but four of those points are natural fancy pinks. We have no open. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. I can only have two options, $5,844 or $1,000 to open. So there is, I think, a great way to get your Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which, by the way, this necklace, I just want to show you, this necklace is coming up this weekend. So I wanted to just, think about the opportunities to pair them together. This is like a diamonds by the yard with turquoise. So think about that to go with it, because that would really work. And whether you get the necklace in the rose or the white, it'll work with that ring being the rose and the white gold together. All right, let's go back to the ring and see if we've got her open. I just want to make sure you know that necklace is, you didn't miss it tonight. It's coming up over the weekend, so be sure and be with us. But no open on this one. We have 50 seconds left to get it, and we still have those gorgeous turquoise beads. I just love feeling those because they're just like natural stone beads are so cool to the touch, and I think we mischaracterize them by calling them beads. That's what they are, but they're full amazing gems. And this is also a great match to those beads if you got our 6 millimeters last week. We have 8 millimeters coming up over the weekend. So lots of turquoise coming your way, but only one chance to get this at $1,000 to open. No open. Alrighty, let's get to our next piece. We do have a pink diamond. I've got a big time Tanzanite. We've got designer diamond pieces on the way as well that are going to be insane. Like, these are the $9,000 rings that nobody wants to spend $9,000 on because it's just a lot of money to spend on a ring. We've got them all discounted for you tonight coming up in the show. So stay with us if you like those big designer, like the big dome styles or the triple bands or the bypass looks that we've had for you. That's all on the way. All right, so this one has no open. All right, coming up, let's move on. We've got a big situation here, and we still have pearls on the way. We've still got any requests that you want to make. We're happy to help you out with those too, but no open on that one, so we got to move. So here's what we're going to do instead. We've got a fabulous Alexandrite. It's going to be triple Alexandrites all together here. And you know what? If you want this one, make it $9.99. 60 seconds. I mean, I got to move it. Somebody's got to love it. Somebody's got to love it. And at $9.99, we'll just make it really easy, and we'll see if anybody's out there. 60 seconds at $9.99. forget the auction, Tony, I don't have the open, so we can just scratch it and just make it like straight away $9.99 for the first caller. We'll just do that instead. It should go, and if that looks a little better, triple digits, then so be it. So be it. Yeah, and you get $100 off still. So I don't even want to say that anymore because this is a true test of who's out there right now. That's all there is. I mean, that might as well be, I mean, seriously. It's like having the Hope Diamond here and saying it's $5. There's just something really, really crazy about that ring with 76 points in white diamonds and pink diamonds on top of that and a beautiful Sleeping Beauty round. There's always something special even when you're talking turquoise in the round. We have 30 seconds to honor that price, and that's it. And then I'm going to blow out some pink diamond earrings. Why not? Let me just tell you, this is going to be an interesting final hour. Expect the unexpected. That's why if you have requests, you tell me what they are, and we'll show them to you just like we did for Kara and for Cynthia and for Victoria and everybody else that we got requests for already throughout the evening. Let's talk about this amazing pink and white diamond earring that I'm going to do something special on right now. These have been on our show a number of times, and they're really beautiful pink diamonds. They've got the bigger center stone, then they've got the double halo that includes pink and white. Call me on that turquoise, we'll get it for you. But I want to show you these natural fancy pink diamond earrings that we are about to do something a little wild on. Not approved, not sale pricing even as planned, but we're going to take some liberties here with pricing for the end of the night, which we are there. We've got 50 minutes left in the show. And again, if you have requests, if there's something you'd like to see, if there's something I may show you, please do call me and let me know so I can help you with that. The diamond cross that I'm wearing was here earlier for $4.99 if you would like that one. Actually, yeah, so just... I'm going, was that the price I ended up doing? Because I knew it was $8.88. Anyway, had some great values already. We're going to continue that now. Have you ever wanted pink diamonds? And if the problem has been pink diamonds are probably the most expensive stone in the world you could buy right now, they've really overtaken Paraíba pricing. They've overtaken, certainly they're always more than yellow diamonds. We're about to bring you 1615 is the item number. What makes these different is there's a big center diamond round. It's a pink diamond in the round, all on its own. That's going to be 67 points in total of our pink and our white. The center stones are about 5 points apiece. Then it's got the pink diamond halo. Then it's got the white diamond halo. So your pink diamond weight is incredible here, and yet they're going to be affordable. Because at this point, I'm really, really passionate about how can we get even the most rare and exotic stones and just make them affordable. Listen, if TVON can't do it, nobody can. So I feel for everybody who's going, yeah, pink diamonds are like an arm and a leg. I can't miss the mortgage payment because I'm buying myself earrings. We can take care of that. And on a night like tonight, I'm going to tell you right now, $33.99 is just simply not going to work. And I'm going to show you what we can do if we're just going to give stuff away. This would be the time to get on the phone lines and be a part of it. They're rose and they're white gold. They're a great stud. They've got the double halo. Take a look at this and you'll see what I'm talking about. They're not going to be $33.99. They're not going to be anywhere near that. That's going to be all past tense was, should be pricing. We're going to do something a little different for you and not even make them $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000. This is crazy. I just want to move some jewelry here in our last couple of minutes together. So I just would say call in, gifting, reselling. Let's be honest. You're probably reselling, right? If you're buying these tonight, you might be just gifting them or donating them or reselling them or savor them and enjoy them and wear them every single day because they're not even $9.99. I'm going to do something crazy. They're not even $8.99. They're not even $799. And this is what you don't see. Centered post, so they're going to be a beautiful, beautiful sit on the ear. They're not even $799. This is where it gets a little nuts for a $3,400 pair of, like a stud meets a button, right? Because a button style is really just, you know, a bigger stud. This is not, a stud is more classified by one single stone in a prong setting. This has got a single stone, but it's got the double halo around it. And look at how they look on, even without a backing on. You can see how gorgeous they are and how amazing they are. And they're not $799. This is all before your $100 extra off. And they're not even gonna be $7.99 a piece. Let's blow them out right now. Take a look at them up close because they're falling. And we're going to make them a little bit easier for you. Make them $777 while they last. Only 2 pairs for the world. So this is a pretty important time to be on the phone lines. And again, a center posted, a butterfly backing there as well, so that you've got, again, camouflaging any stretched out piercings you may have. 777 turns into 677. And man, is that a value. for natural fancy pink diamonds. We're not showing you the treated. We're not showing you the enhanced. We don't do that. We are showing you the best of the best of the best. And those are rare because you got those big center stones to start it all off. And then everything goes along after that. That first halo is also pink diamonds. And then you've got the outer halo, which is white diamonds. And it could not be prettier, could not be better, could not be more wow when you talk about, I mean, it's just a proud moment if you can say, I own pink diamonds. Let's face it, if you actually own Argyle Mine pink diamonds, 60 seconds left on those, we got to go. That's really a kind of a elite kind of status. Most people don't have natural fancy pink diamonds. That's because they don't usually cost $677 to own them in any way, shape, or form. So to be able to do that is a mega moment. Give us a call if you'd like them. We have 50 seconds left. I'm going to get to that big designer diamond wheel as well, and then we can continue to auction off everything else for the rest of the night, and we'll let you determine your own prices tonight on anything you'd like. So hopefully that sounds like a plan and a good idea, and we can really give away some jewelry for our last few minutes together tonight. And we also have a big yellow diamond. If you want a 220, I'll just flash it. I think it's the prettiest diamond we have left in our yellow diamonds, and we're down to about 3 of them. You saw 3 1/4 earlier. And I hope, Jess, did you hear from Mike? I hope he saw it. If he didn't, let me know. I don't know if you heard from Mike, but I hope he got to see the 3 1/4 carat. And then we'll go ahead and show you a big yellow diamond that is knocked down in price to a little silly low that has a GIA cert. So that's kind of special to get the GIA cert that's going to tell you everything about your big pear shape. Let's show it to you. It's a 2 carat 20. This is my personal preference from what we have left. I know we've had a lot of just really beautiful yellow diamonds, but this is a good one here. And when it comes to natural fancy yellows, and again, just like we talked about with the pinks, pretty rare. So 2974, here's the cert. This is from the GIA. Open it up. Tells you about your 2 carat 20 pear brilliant. Your 7 by 11.5 millimeter pear brilliant, 220 U to V SI1, not a visible inclusion to be had. And then you've got this beautiful, beautiful, this is the chart and the diagram. So if you ever wanted to know where the inclusions, as microscopic as they may be, where they're located, that chart directs you to that. Let's take a look at it. 220, I just can give away anything I want here for the rest of the night, just so we can, you know, get some great jewelry out the door. And obviously with the sale going on, this is a great time to own yellow diamonds or pink diamonds or anything else, right? Lowest prices ever, plus your $100 off as well. So here's what we're going to do on the 220. My personal favorite that's left. The pear shape itself, when it's a 220, that's obviously a big size, but to get something that really looks like a 3 carat, we had an oval, and I'm not afraid to show it to you. I'll show you the 325 I had earlier in case you weren't here or just couldn't watch us earlier. I'm going to show you a 325 oval, and I'm going to put them side by side and let you be the judge of what you think looks larger. Take a look at the pear shape. That's the 220, and then I'll show you the 325 next to it. Yes? What kind of bracelets? I've shown tennis bracelets. Do you want a bangle? Or colored stones? What would they like? Tennis bracelet? Oh, we showed it. It was a 369 for $28.88 actually. Let me know if they missed it. 369 diamond tennis bracelet. It's all the only one we have right now. Yeah. Otherwise, I have bangles, and I'm sure we can find just some color in bracelets as well. But if it's diamonds, this is the one we had earlier. Spent a decent amount of time on it for 3 carat 69, and the price tag is $28.88 minus $100. That's the tennis bracelet. That's the 369. Okay, so what do you guys think? Because I think the 220 looks bigger, and part of that is cutting, but part of that is also setting. So I just wanted to show you, that's the 325 I had earlier for just about $20,000. This one's not $20,000. This one has more diamond weight as well. So now that we've seen the comparison, let's focus in on this unbelievable pear shape, brilliant cut. And the 325, by the way, is not certified. This one is. It's in 18K. It's got the cert. It has a 121 diamond weight around it as well, which I think is what's contributing to that very large look. I mean, it's a large stone, there's no doubt about it, but you get the sides, which are really heavier and wider. You get the very large halo of diamonds all the way around the stone. It is supposed to be $19,999. I did go a little lower on the 325, so it means we're going a lot lower on the 220. So if you've ever wanted mega value, and it's not been, you know, a lot of the big yellows that we've had left. So I love that there's still some left for this. A great, great sale when we're putting everything discounted like you've never seen before. And this also is a beautiful finishing on the inside. So you do want to size up a bit on this one. It's needed here for it to be comfortable. I will tell you that, because, you know, it's just not going to fit like it normally would, just because it's so wide. So that's no problem. You tell us what to do and we do it for free, because it's a 7. It feels like a 6. So just again, it's just a really special ring. It's as it is in the two-tone gold as well. So mostly white gold, but just that yellow gold surrounding the yellow diamond itself. Blow it out right now. It's not even $10,000. Not even $10,000 for a 220 that's facing up a lot bigger than a 3 1/4. So I like that, because there is a pricing difference when you get into 3 carats. So if you can get a 220 that looks like it's over 3, I think that's an extra bonus if you like bigger diamonds. I don't even want to do $9,999. I don't even want to do $8,999. We're going to make it easy for you right now. 220 GIA cert, that's the other difference maker here. Usually to get the lower price, you don't have a cert to go with it. Those GIA certs are an added value. I'm not saying you need to have one, but it's an added value when you do. It tells you every detail from the authority. That is the authority when it comes to diamond grading in the world, is GIA. Other people grade diamonds and they don't even do it properly. It's a fact. And that's weird, but GIA is the only one that you can take as like the true word for what a diamond quality is: color, clarity, and the like. Here's what we're going to do. It's $8,888 for one caller right now tonight. Listen, this wasn't planned. Nobody saw that coming, but if anything should go, it would be a value on a certified 220 stone. And usually we see 2 carats. There's a difference between a 2 and a 220. Every little bit counts. And so to get up into that almost 2 1/4 carat size is impressive, and you're still paying the price you would pay on a non-certified 2 carat even. So how about that? For $87.88, it's yours. Give us a call. There's only one. I see 2 people verifying as we speak. So a wonderful, wonderful way to go on a very important yellow diamond right there. So congratulations if you get it. Jess, did they need any questions answered on that diamond tennis bracelet? Or represented, or? Nope. Okay. I see. So like I said, that's all we have for now. So maybe over the weekend we might have something bigger. We can go ahead and work on something for you. So we could perhaps make something. So we'll do that. And verifying on this one. $87.88. And any other requests, do let us know. How about this? I've had Alexandrite pendants. I've had Alexandrite rings. What if I bring you 5 Alexandrites in one? Let's show it to you. That's $88.88. Here is what I'm talking about. 5 Cowego de Fogo Brazilian Alexandrites all in one. Thank you. Oh, we do have something bigger in a 520. Oh, look at this. You know what, Jess? What were they looking for? We can bring out what is for the weekend. We'll just bring it out now. Who was it? Okay, Suzanne, we've got a 520 for you. I have a 520. So, Suzanne, we're going to bring the weekend out now. We'll just pretend it's the weekend and bring it out right now. Here it is. White diamonds. I know this one's in yellow gold, so it's a little different look than we're used to seeing, but let's concentrate on the diamond weight here. Item number 1605, bringing it out, ready to go in the yellow, but we can do the white of the rose for you. These are still immaculate white diamonds. We're talking about 5 carats 20 in item number 1605. So this would be the largest we have, Suzanne. It was scheduled for the weekend. We've got this one made up, so we might as well show it to you now. It is our 520, and I will count the stones so you know exactly how big each one is, because these are not graduated. So they're the exact same size, round brilliance all the way throughout the bracelet. Insert closure, double figure 8 safeties as well. Show all that to you. There are your 2 figure 8s. One is going one way, one's going the other. Let's show it on the wrist, because that's really important, is about the size. I know we saw the 369. She's going, oh no, Lolo, that's too small for me. So here we are with a little bit, certainly a bigger look here. And imagine it, you can do the white gold just as you usually see, or you can do rose gold. We love to offer you all the gold colors your heart desires. So it's really made for you in exactly what you want. It is kind of refreshing to see a yellow gold option just because we normally do not. And here's what the clasps look like. That's the insert part. And then here you see that's going to be what you put together. They just push together, and then those are your figure eights. That's going to be what locks it and secures it. So really super, super stunning. And how about big VS diamonds? Yes. 42. I went over all of that, and I'm counting right now on the other one because I know that question's going to come up. What was the average? We went through it all. It's 9 points apiece. Yep. And this one, hold on, I was just measuring here. 5 stones per inch, 35 stones in this one. So I'll give you the carat weight on each stone here as I promised. I usually cover all the bases, guys. So that's important because I know it's important on diamond tennis bracelets. It's about what is the size on each one. So let me tell you here, if it's a 520, total weight, and you have 35 stones, and Jess, we can represent it if they missed it entirely, but these stones are 14.8 points, so we'll call them on average about 15 points. Because again, when we say that, not every stone might be exact, right? You're not going to be able to visually tell the difference between a 14-pointer and really a 17-pointer. So I'm going to call them average 15 because one might be 13, one might be 16. Average 15, that's based on the carat weight. That's based on the number of stones you have. That's the carat weight total. This is when, you know, as someone who was never a big math fan growing up, this is when I think math is fun because you're figuring out something really special like how big are my diamonds? So 520 divided by 35 comes out to be 14.8. So I'm not saying every single stone is 14.8 on a scale, but we're going to call them average 15. They might be a little smaller, a little larger. What's important is they match identically in their diameter. So the visual millimeter size of each round brilliant stone is exactly the same. One might be a 13-pointer, one might be a 14, one might be a 15, but they're all matching in color, in clarity. I think a lot of people go, well, they never talk about the color. It's because it's almost like understood. If you're bringing top quality VS diamonds, the color of the stones is near colorless on average. Most of them are in the colorless range. We call them G to H. It's the top of the near color. It's very rare to get a VS stone with an icky color, right? I mean, it happens, but we are all about the beautiful accents. It's why our jewelry looks so good, let's be honest, is when you use VS diamonds consistently, not here and there one at a time, this piece is better than this one, consistently. You know, it's why people ask us all the time. We get probably about 25 inquiries a day of people that make jewelry across this world, and they sell to other networks, and they want to sell to us. They're like, can I have Lauren Blair sell my jewelry? And we say no. And some of it I like. Some of the people I respect. Some have integrity and honesty, which is what we look for. You know, the reason we don't work with anybody else hardly at all is because we don't want the inconsistency in the quality. And that's what I think you see elsewhere is like there's different vendors, hundreds at a time, and everyone's got a different quality. We don't sell used jewelry. We don't sell anything that's less than our standard. We're really true to that. It's like when you have character, like you want to be true to who you are and your character. And I feel the same way about jewelry. It's part of our integrity of our network, is why we keep it so consistent. It's why we insist on doing everything ourselves, from the designing to the buying to the actual manufacturing to the bringing it to you. It's why we keep it kind of a small, close-knit group, because we want to control that quality. We want to make sure that you are never surprised. We want you to be only overwhelmed by the quality because it's better than anybody else's. True story. That's a fact. So take a look at our 520. So like I said, the average size on the other stones were about 8, 9 points. These are about 14, 15 points each. So it's just a bigger diamond all the way around, consistent, again, equal size. We're going to blow it out right now. You know what? I don't have a lot of time. So the 22,929 is not going to work. Almost 15 pointers a piece, big deal. That's why it gives you so much of a bigger look than what we're used to seeing in bracelets, especially tennis bracelets. How about we blow it out? It's supposed to be $59.99. Bigger stones cost more money. The bigger the diamonds are, the more money they become. Tell you what I'll do. If anybody wants the biggest one we've got, the 5 carat 20, I will go under $1,000 a carat. I will make it less than $5,199 when it's supposed to be sale price $59.99 is our lowest. I'm going to make something happen here, and we will get it under 5. Under 5. I'm going not even $49.99 or $48 or $47 or $46, $45, $44, $43 every single time I drop the price again. That's more money lost. more TVON money lost to get you an amazing sale value. Not even $43, not even $42.99. Blow it out. You get $100 off this one as well on our largest diamond tennis bracelet. We haven't seen this size very often, and I'll make it $4,199. And when you know that you buy the worst diamonds in the world and you pay $1,000 a carat, look at where we are in relation to that. Because I'm sorry, diamonds are a lot easier to talk about comparison because everybody's got diamonds. It's not as easy to say blue wing block D Tanzanite cost this elsewhere because nobody else has it. You know, Paraíba, same thing. You can't talk about what other people sell Paraíbas for because they don't have it. With diamonds, it's different. Diamonds we're familiar with. You can go to any store in the world and they're going to have diamonds. They're probably going to have diamond tennis bracelets. What differs is the quality, but nobody can touch the values, even if they were really, really, really low quality stones in really lightweight gold, or better yet, sterling silver. You're still going to pay more money than you're paying for the best quality here. And that's the important part. And this will be $4,099 if you would like it. So Jess, did I answer all the questions on the previous style? Or do we need to show it again? Yes, it sounds like they missed it. So let me just show you in comparison, and better yet, I'll put them side by side, because then we have the 3 carat 69, which I presented earlier. It was actually Victoria's request. And then I will show you here the two together so you can see the difference in the size, the difference in the price, and we'll talk about the difference in the carat weight again. But this is really important because these are decisions that you're going to make for a piece you're not wearing for a day or a month. This is a lifetime piece. This is a piece you're going to live in every day. Tennis bracelets are designed for that. They're meant to be worn every single day. So the back, you see here, is the 369. And the 369 is saying, well, that's not fair to put me up next to the 520. Well, it's what we've got to do to make sure people can make the right choice. That's a 369. We presented it earlier, and that has 42 stones. So again, the math goes like this. On average, the carat weight is about 9 points a piece on the 369. So 15 on average, 9 on average. So a difference of 6 points a piece each, all the way throughout your 7-inch. They both are constructed in the same kind of way. It obviously takes more gold to set bigger diamonds, so there'll be more gold in the 520. The 520 is $41.99. Now this big 369 over here is going to be $28.88. So either way, maybe you're going with what fits into your budget. Maybe you're going with what kind of style is your preference to wear every day. Let me show them side by side as far as the size of the stones. You know, just so you can see, because if you're going, that's the next question is, well, what do they look like in comparison with each other? Both gorgeous pieces, both going to sparkle like no other because they're all VS diamonds, but we've got those options for you. So 520, 369. You decide which one you prefer. $41.99 for the 520 minus 100, $28.88 for the 369 minus 100. What are you taking? Oh, thank you. Which one? 520? Good. Thank you so much. So I think hopefully that's our requester there. And then if anybody else has any questions, and I think we've gone over the deets, you can. I know we're seeing the 520 in the yellow and the 369 in the white, but you can have either one in any gold, including rose. So you're not, hindered by the gold. Try to look past the gold. I always say it's like looking at paint in a house. When you buy a house, try to, it's tough, but don't look at the paint color. You're going to change that anyways, Don't look at the carpet. You're going to change that anyways. That's what you do. You know what I mean? So try to look past that and look at the bones. So here you're looking at the diamonds, right? Look past the gold color. Realize you can do either way in any size. All right. So I think that completes our tennis bracelets. And I do have a bangle if anybody's curious. I love this bangle. I was a little stunned that this made it, past the weekend. So here we go. Here's an emerald Colombian bangle, item number 3256. Let's get that one out the door. Congratulations on the 520. We only have one left on the 520. And again, we won't be able to see that this weekend now because that was scheduled for this weekend. And we still have a 369 for you too. So either way, call us quickly. Obviously the bracelets are popular on sale, but take a look at this beautiful bangle with the emerald. It's a 108 emerald with diamonds, which are not listed. We know they're 30 points, but just know they're not factored. Because when you see on your invoice, there's not a diamond weight, which is kind of funny because they're there, but they're not listed. So it's one more thing you're not paying for in this bangle. Average size here, and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make it $19.99. First caller on a Colombian emerald bangle bracelet at $1,999, which will be $1,899. I just love that. I think that, and you know what it would go so beautifully with if you want to save a lot of money on a set. We had this ring, and somehow this ring for $899 is still here. I'm sorry, but they're like almost identical stones. You have a cushion cut in the back emerald cut in the front, but they're both square. So they look great together. They're both in yellow gold now, but you can change either. And keep in mind that whole set, because the bracelet's $18.99. The ring was $8.99, so let's not forget the ring will actually be $7.99. Do you realize everything on that wheel is under $2,700 to get everything? So you could have a pretty important matching set of Colombian emeralds for under $2,700. That is what I like. Like, you know, it's a twofer, right? Because the original prices on either were more money than you're spending on the entire set here tonight. And to that end, let me show you what these look like together. So you can see here, I will pop that bangle on. It's right now going to fit an average size wrist. So if you tend to wear a 7-inch bracelet, you're going to be good to go here. Take a look at the bangle and the ring, and then I'll somehow try to put them in. Yeah, it's tough to put them at the same angle at the same time because I want you to see the glow on the stones. There's the ring. Remember, the ring is $8.99 minus $100. Here's the bangle, which is only $19.99 minus $100. That, again, is the square emerald cut. The ring is the square cushion cut. So two great options. This one's a little over a carat. This one's a little under a carat. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful together. So I'll use a little bit of, ooh, that hurts. I'm double jointed, but not in my wrist anymore. So yeah, that was a little awkward. But here's the bangle one more time. And then we've got the fabulous ring. All right, coming up, let's get a move on. Got a few more pieces to show you. Don't forget to call on that 220 yellow diamond. And who was shopping with us there, Michelle? Hi, Susan. Thank you so much. Was that the requester that you talked to, Jess, you think? Or Suzanne? It was the same gal? Suzanne, I'm not sure which is correct, but I'm assuming it's the same gal. So congratulations. Let me go ahead and talk about what's next in Alexandrite. One more to show you. I got one more. This time, 5 stones in one. Beautiful ring. And then we're going to get to our diamond blowout. Somebody's got to get that set, or just one or the other. You don't have to get them both. This is $8.99 minus $100. That's $19.99 minus $100. I would really encourage you to get both because matching emeralds is tough. Always is. So let's go back. I started to show this to you, and then we got sidetracked with bracelets. So let me go ahead and get back to our Alexandrite 5-stone flower ring. Here it is. 5-stone flower. I love it. In a band that's asymmetrical and comes together in the midpoint. It's item number 3410. Thank you again for being with us. If you've got any final requests for our last couple of minutes, let me know. I'll help you out and see what we can do as far as some really crazy pricing because I'm willing to give anything away. So let me know. Making up for lost time. So again, good time to shop. This is going to give you a total weight, not one big stone, but 5 stones total. Yeah. Which ones? We had a couple. Pear shapes? You got it. The Clovers, okay? You got it. I've got them right here. We'll flash those again. Yeah, we're going to have to redo the show tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I take the day off and we rerun tonight's show. That might be probably a better idea, you know, and get you all a look because I know it's been a weird night. So here we go with our earrings. Let me show you these. Boy, that Alexandrite may never come up, and that's okay. We're going to show you what you need to see here. These are the Clover drop earrings for you, Spencer. They are the 2¼ inch length. Let me know, Spencer, I don't know how much they saw earlier. If they need to see them on again, if they need to see them measured again, or if you're just going to take my word for it, but it's 3267. The lengthiest diamond earrings we have, actually, in our entire inventory. They don't get more high-end than this. There's 208 of VS diamonds. They're post and butterfly backings. They're in white, yellow, or rose gold. They mimic a lot of designer styles that names I cannot name, but if you follow the couture, not the basic jewelry, not like Zales at the mall. No offense to them. They do great stuff. But I'm talking about like high-end. Rodeo Drive, Ball Harbor, those kind of places. You got to go there to find those stores. This is the design they do, and they do an enamel in gold, which literally just is a bezel around the enamel. And I was at a store yesterday where I saw a piece being consigned. Had a big weekend, my Monday, Tuesday weekend, and it was big, and big things to come in the works. But let me tell you, there was a piece on consignment from that designer, used, beat up, and you know what? It was $48,000, and it was enamel. So those are $16.99, and the design, the motif is the same, but they're diamonds. They're not enamel. It's not plastic. It's actually VS diamonds, 208. And Spencer, let me know if they need to see them on again or if they saw those, because I'm not sure what you guys seen and what you've missed. So I know there's a lot of people frantically watching the show back on whatever, on Facebook or what have you. You need to see them on. Okay, so let me show them on again for you very, very quickly, and then we'll show you the length. Let me just borrow one here, and we'll show you what they look like, because obviously that post is going to be behind the bigger of the Clovers, and then they graduate smaller in size down from there. Thank you guys for putting up with all the craziness tonight. We appreciate it. This is what they look like on, so I'll just put them in. No backing, but just kind of giving you an idea here of what they look like just in a drop. You see a lot of earrings on my ear. I try on every piece that we do, so hopefully it gives you an idea of what it's going to look like on you. But again, no backing, but you can see how they are going to drop. Just the length and where they hit, you know, well below the jawline. So that's a really beautiful style. They're not hitting my shoulders. I'm a tall human being, but they're not, you know, they're not too long, right? They're not like a chandelier earring. Yes, go ahead. The 104 Mahenge. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, guys, if you want to, I know a lot of people probably are rushing to see something maybe on Facebook from, you know, pieces you missed of the show if you didn't get us earlier. So yeah, let me know if there's anything from earlier you'd like me to recap. We've been doing a lot of that. So Jess, do they need to see that again, or are they all set? Good. All right. So the Mahenge from earlier, that was the 104, right? Was it 104? I had a feeling. 2888, that one? Okay, we had a couple. So this is the oval here. Yes, Jess? Okay, yeah. Make sure we're on the same page here. That's item number 2888. Yes. We're going to get to it, I promise. We're just getting a lot of requests here at the end of the show. And Rick, we've got a request coming up for you too. All right. And Spencer, $16.99 on those. You're all good, right? We're all good on the Clover drops? All right. $16.99 is the price. It hasn't changed in the last 10 minutes. So that's the price if you need them, $15.99 at checkout. Let me get to another request here, and then I'm going to show the flower ring. I promise we're just going to get all these requests in first. And thank you for those. And Jess, was that the right ring? Great. Good, good, good. Okay, so that spinel's gone. Now, Rick, whew, 770 here for you. A 770. Oh, my. Item number 875, Tony, on this one, it's in the bridge. It's a 7-carat 70 blue wing, block D, and it's a round. It's a round. Always special to see the rounds. Look at that. What a gem, right? In the bridge with a carat, 84. In the VS Diamonds, that is our largest bridge we do, for sure. What a piece, what a piece. Congratulations in advance. If you get this, I will tell you, all I heard about on Monday and Tuesday was something I did on Sunday with Tanzanites. Granted, those were 5 carats, so we are going up a little bit bigger in size, but oh my, Rick, if you'd like it, I got a huge value coming your way. I have one piece. We've had it for $38,000. It's not gonna be. We have 20 minutes left in the show. This is just the moment you say yes, especially if you are a lover of the round. I know Roberta got a round. She was like, I couldn't stop thinking about rounds, 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 those Tanzanites in the rounds. And you know what she said? She said what I always say. She goes, you know what? It sparkles, and I'm a sparkle girl. That's exactly it. You can get lovely saturated blue wing colors and neons, but they're not always going to sparkle. The rounds do, while still giving you that neon, the beautiful blues and the purples and the reds. I'll blow it out right now. Lowest price you will ever see. And remember, this has got some of our biggest diamond weight we see in any piece of jewelry right here with the carat 84. Look at how you get to peer into that side of the bridge. See the stone elevated. See the double row that runs underneath it. See the halo around it. Here it is on the hand, most importantly. And when our TVON sale price is $5,199, watch this. End of the show is here, guys, and like I said, I got to make up for like hours of lost time, so we're going to do something special. And I'm so glad. You know what? This is the piece to bring out. If anything's going to go, it should be this Tanzanite. Not 5, not 4. I'm not even doing $39.99. You're looking at that $51.99 is what I'm supposed to get tonight. Forget about that. We're still giving you $100 off. That doesn't go anywhere, but you're saving a bundle. Not 39, not 38, not 37. It's nearly 8 carats in a round. Round always have premium price tags as well. They're literally more per carat. I don't care if it's amethyst, if it's diamonds, if it's Tanzanite, if it's sapphires, if it's rubies, rounds go for more. Just not here, just not tonight. It's not 37 or 36 or 35. Blow it out right now. I'll make it $34.99. First caller. That's it. I'll change the gold if you want us to. This is not only the round, but it's in the bridge. So look at that stone sparkle away. That's the good one right there. And $33.99 is your price at checkout. Back to the wheel we go. That is going to take, I think, 30 seconds to find a home. It's just that well priced. That's amazing. That is amazing. And let's go to the Alexandrite next, because a lot of people have seen it now 3 times. They're like, I don't know, why should you keep teasing me with that? We'll bring it up for you. Bringing it up, bringing it out. Still have that yellow diamond for 8888. It's GIA certified 220. GIA 220. All right, so let's get to that Alexandrite, because I'm running out of time. We have 18 minutes now. That should go. I mean, I liked $51.99, but I like $34.99 better. And especially if it's another $100 off that for a $770. It's just rare to get into that size in the round. They're such a wasteful cut, which is why they go for a premium. Not to mention you have really amazing Brazilian gem cutters who do that Portuguese cut. Yeah. That is amazing. Thank you. And you know, it's funny, I shared with somebody over the weekend, they were asking, well, isn't a brilliant cut the same as a Portuguese cut? And they're not. And, you know, I probably should maybe send Tony the pictures I you know, brought out from my gem books to show her. They're different cuts. And we see a lot of the Portuguese cutting with colored gems. Brilliant cuts are more for diamonds. Portuguese cut are more for the colored stones, but it's a really beautiful cut and it razzles and dazzles. So let me show you this one here, because I know there's a lot of people that keep going, I saw it and then it's gone. I see it and it's gone. Let's show it to you. It's our Alexandrite ring 3410, and this is going to be a carat 30 among the 5 stones. So I'll break it down for you. Carat 30, 5 stones put together. Those are all ovals. And they have, this is one of my favorites, the asymmetry. It's a wider band, but on one side it's wider than the other. Your diamond weight is 33 points. And here's what we'll do. Those Alexandrites, about 26 points if they're all equal. Figure a quarter carat each, which is significant when you're talking about Alexandrite. Here's what we'll do to blow it out right now. As a matter of fact, I got it for $63.55. End of the show is here. A lot of you have been asking about it. We've had a lot of false starts on this one. So, and again, we love the requests, but it's good that we finally get to dive in to this incredible collection of Alexandrites. Each one glowing, each one bright, each one clean. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is one you want to size up a little bit on. Go up a half size, because this one, yep, you need to. You need to. And even the way the gold, see how those bars of gold, it's open and a little designer style up on top of those bars, slightly concave as they are, diamonds lining the borders there as well. You know what? $1,000 to start. Let's try it. Let's just see who's out there at the end of the night who would like to own Alexandrite in a big way without the big cost. $1,000 to start. Let's go on the auction here, and we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started, and we'll go up in $100 increments as well. So welcome in, and if you have, again, if there's anything, if you are like, I need to see something, I need to see if it's still available, check with your operators, and then better yet, ask to see those pieces again. If you need another look at something, if you were trying to catch up on a recording or online and you missed it live, give us a call so we can still take this last 15 minutes and recap whatever you need to see. But right now, we're looking for $1,000 to open on a very important ring. And let me show you the side details so you can actually see all those little elements, almost like the butterfly design. It just is really, really, really different. And think of all the details. Even that texture that's done on each of those vertical bars there. Do you see how they have a little bit of a mill grain detail? A flower or a butterfly, and then a single diamond, and then on this side, 2 single diamonds that are almost set within the bars there. And the entire border of the ring, top and bottom, is going to also be lined in pave. Well, haven't had an open on an auction. And it looks like that trend will continue. So, and I've started them at 1,000. And if you wanted to get, let me remind you, I had the turquoise. Yeah, Jess, go ahead. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Was that Rick? Thank you, Rick, so much. Hey, Rick, will you let us know when you get it? We'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. All right, let's show you. I just want to remind you, I also had this turquoise with pink diamonds. I had $1,000 to open on this one too. Didn't get it, so I made it $9.99, which too low for that ring, because at checkout it'll be $8.99. So just in case, again, you're going, well, I didn't see much of the show. Well, there it is, 3450, the round Sleeping Beauty. Yes. Who? Barbara said hi. Where's Barbara calling from? Really? And was she shopping tonight? What? Oh, really? Barbara, thank you. And that's Barbara in New York. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Let's get a move on. That's $9.99. I got to stop advertising that. I do want to show you this diamond blowout. I've been talking about this and talking about this. And I'll tell you, we're about to make someone's year. And better yet, I got 3 pieces. So we could actually get 3 people hooked up with some values of a lifetime in designer diamond pieces. These are my diva rings, okay? They're just downright diva diamond rings. That's what this is. And I have no shame calling it that. Look at the beauty of a fawn and a yellow and white in a cigar band. Then we've got 3 different rows and 3 different colors. I mean, my divas, where are you? Do we have any late night diamond divas out there? Because I got 3 big rings that are going to find their homes once and for all. And you know why? Because of the price tag. It's just that easy. And which one do you love? Because, oh yeah, they're one of a kind. And there's no decisions to make except for size. These are all designer. So that's the big word here. Yeah, divas, big too. But like, they're from my divas because they're all big and they're all loud and they're all really unusual. I think you can tell by looking at them that they're designer pieces. They're designer pieces. You know by looking. But here's the great news. They're all as is because they're not our own. These are those rare opportunities where they are as is. We can't change the gold colors because they are as they are. And then you've got these beautiful ideas where there's a lot of colors going on this wheel. The main one in the center, yellow and white, all bezel set, cigar band. And then we have, by the way, every single piece up here has been over $27,000 at one point. Take a look. We're going to blow them out. This is my deal. I have got to make sure that these 3 go. And I thought, end of the show is here. We've had, some issues tonight. So why don't we take a moment and make sure if anything's going to go, it should be those 3 rings. Let me tell you about them. This is going to be, well, listen to this, $277 on all the rounds that you see that are bezel set. So $277, everything basically in the middle that's bezel. And then the outside rows are another 63 points. So your total weight is $340 on the back center. Then we have a carat 08 among the 3 stones here. That's going to be your round marquise and round. That's going to actually be, these are multicolored diamonds as well. Light pinks, light green, and a fawn here. This is like a real true pinky champagne. So those are 3 mega stones. Those are all 108, so figure about a third plus, between a third and 40 points each. And then you have the white diamonds, the pink diamonds, and the yellow diamonds as your accents here. It says white, they're not. You can see that is, but this row is not, and this row is yellow, and that's going to be a carat 56. So your total weight there is going to be like 264, okay? So that's a big deal diamond weight. And then over here, we've got what we call the bypass style. That's going to have a yellow diamond and a pink diamond. And those are going to be surrounded by double halos and then the split shanks on the sides. Here are your carat weights. Carat 01 on the ovals. That means 50 points or so each. And then another 110 around it. So that means there you have 211 in diamonds. So 211, this is just incredible. 340 in the back center. And then the biggest diamond weight of all is actually right there. And those also have those really, really big centers. So does this, 50 pointers there. Those are an assorted mix. Those are about a third of a carat each. And guess what? That again is where you get some really significant diamond weight, 264. Are you ready? I love this. This is mega. And they're one of a kinds. They're as they are. You've got multiple colors of gold, multiple colors of natural diamonds throughout. This is your choice. And I just got to wow you. Because the reason they're here is not because they're not talked about or requested or beloved. Every single one's been on the air multiple times. The problem is when they start at $28,000, the lowest they get is $8 and $9. $89.99 is really the price they've been. Here's what we're going to do instead. I have a mega value. You do not need to be shy about this wheel. Even if you're sitting at home going, I know those rings. I know those prices. I've seen them. I've been there. Maybe you've called and thought about them. Maybe you've asked about them. This is where you're getting the value of a lifetime. Let me tell you, my commitment with 9 minutes left, out of anything I could show you or recap for you or show you this again or show you this, which is coming up over the weekend, I'm choosing to discount those 3 because that's where your biggest discounts are going to lie. They're not $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, or $4,000. Deal done, right? $4,000, any one of those is already more than half off of where it should be, where you've seen them, where they've been. This is all before $100 off. These 3 will go. End of the show is here. There's not a reason to wait because this value is literally getting down to about a gold price. When you talk about the amount of fancy diamonds, the amount of gold, when you feel these at home, you'll know why they were at one point $28,000 rings. They're not $39.99. Not a single one has ever been offered in this manner. Take a look at them. Let me know what your favorite is. They're all important. They're all large. They're all stunning. They're all rare. I just need to know which one you love. And for a semblance of an idea what they look like on, let me show you because you got to see them here. Just to give you, and I'll put all three on because I don't know which one you're thinking about yet, but this is what they look like from a distance. They are not small rings. That actually has your largest diamond weight. Please don't wait on these guys. Not, you know what? I thought $39.99 would do it. It's not. And that is not a $4,000 ring. That is not a $4,000 ring. And that is not a $4,000 ring. But they're going even lower right now, and you're still getting $100 off. My only issue here is that I'm really, really worried that you're going to be a little too late. I don't know if anybody sees this deal coming, but I am making a special, special value happen. Just to move these three, and I don't think anyone's going to fault me for doing this and losing big time money because we had a lot of issues with our broadcast. So here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to save you a bundle off of the 39, off of 38 or 37 or 36 or 35. And they're not even going to be $3,499. Call me with your favorite because they will fly. Wouldn't be surprised. They're all vastly different, even though they incorporate different gold colors and different diamond colors. They're all really different in their styles. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody takes one or two or three because they're all really bold and different and unique in their own way, and you can't beat the value. They're not even going to be 34. I just keep getting baffled. I keep getting surprised. So let me give you the best surprise of all. They're not going to be $3,499. This is all before $100 off. There's no decision to make except what size can we make it for you. That's it. It's the only thing you have to decide. They're not 34. I am literally flying by the seat of my pants here. We are doing whatever it takes to get these diamond pieces out the door. They have never, you know it. I don't need to tell you that. They've never been priced this way. They've never been priced even below $8,000. And now we're below $3,500. And I'm not stopping there. We're not going 34. We're not going $33.99. I'm taking them even lower. Call me with your favorite. You will never, ever, ever regret picking up one of these. When you feel it, you know. The weight alone, the design. Think about how many of these rings, two in particular, have really big individual diamonds. This is how we're ending the show. It looks like they're not 33. Come on in, guys. Do not be shy. If this seems a little out of sorts to you, if this seems unusual, you're right on. Do you ever think that? You go, something seems off. That doesn't seem right. You are absolutely right. This is my last-ditch effort to say, let's put up the biggest pieces I have and give them the smallest price ever possible and get them out the door. This is a lot better to me idea than showing you a $1,000 piece that's discounted to $800. I'd rather save you thousands and thousands and thousands off of pieces that we know have a following. We know these have been asked about and made offers on and requested. Let's take a look at them. Take whichever one you like. They're not even $3,399. Let's get them out of here right now. You've got 60 seconds to shop them, and that's it. We're winding down the show. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to blow them out for $3,299 a piece while they last. They're all one of a kinds. There's nothing I can do to bring them back once they're gone. That is it. You got big yellows and big pinks and big greens. I mean, my goodness, and yellow and white, whatever you want. But with $31.99 at checkout, take them while they're here. They've got to go. Let me remind you about these total diamond weights. That's $340 total diamond weight in more gold than you could ever get for $3,300. Then you've got the bypass. The bypass is going to be $211 in total diamond weights. That's at 2 1/2 caraters there in the middle. And then we've got over here 3 big stones, round marquise, and round fancy colors there. And that's going to be $264 total weight. You got to grab them. You got to grab them. And if you want to ask about any of those pieces that we tried to get auction opens on, do it. If you want to ask about our aquamarines, do it. If you want to get the turquoise beads that we have 2 carats, 228 carats of turquoise in one necklace for under $4,000, you can do that too. You can call me on the turquoise with the pink diamonds for $9.99, which makes it $8.99. You let me know which one you want. We've got a final 4 minutes in the show. I can show you more, or we can just leave it here. And just a reminder, we have this cross necklace. A lot of you may have missed it if you weren't getting our broadcast earlier, and now you are. Well, there you go. This is the cross necklace. I did have this tonight at 8 o'clock Pacific time. 2 hours ago, we debuted this cross, this sideways design that can be worn any which way. We have white gold and yellow gold and rose gold. This is coming up over the weekend. This is here tonight. And that cross necklace is $499. Take a look. Yeah, which makes it $399, by the way. Let's go back to our wheel, please. And yes, which one for you? The 3-row right here. Let me try it on for you. And that's going to be item number 2292, Tiffany, as it is. Rose, white, and yellow. You got all the gold colors there. Look at how dynamite that looks, and it's slightly squared off. Again, do go up a half size on that one, please. Michelle, would you like one too? Anything up here? Okay. Wait, the middle? Let me try it on. Are you getting it for sure? We're not sure. Let me try it on. It's item number 2286. That's fully finished. Hey, Michelle, have them look at the inside. Look at the decorative under gallery. Sounds like we're verifying on the cigar band as well. Leaves us with only the bypass if that's the case. This ring is the yellow and white bezel sets, and then the white diamonds up top and bottom. That's 2286. Let me try that one on for you. That's also as it is. Do go up a half size on that one as well. So yellow gold and white gold on this one. This is all going to be yellow and white diamonds. Do you have this one? It's amazing. Go up a half size. It sounds like we're verifying on that one. Leaves us with the bypass, which is actually the biggest individual stones you get there. And one of them, I got to come in close. One is a pink. Look at this. Look at the pink diamond there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Question? Question? Do you want to see? Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I was just kind of zooming in on that one stone there, but let's show you both. There's a yellow diamond and a pink diamond, each surrounded by a double halo and a split shank down the sides. That is item number 2416. Call me quickly. You do have it. So this is the only one left on the wheel, and it's got to go. 2416 is a carat of 1 just among the two ovals. That's a half and a half. So half carat ovals. And then you have that big 110 diamond weight around it. That includes the double halos and the split shank. And let me try it on for you. And that is going to be our last one of this designer wheel. They are $31.99. So again, 101 in the two ovals and 110 in the side diamonds, 211 total weight. And let me show it to you on the hand here. This one is in the rose and the white. So it is as is. It's also fully finished. And look at how that looks and how it displays on the hand with this beautiful bypass, right? Still one shank in the back. I'm going to show you here. It's a carat 10 on the side diamonds as well. So take a look at it and see how they actually split it in the rose and the white. And then it's got that great finishing under gallery behind each of the stones. So it's got a really fancy color, a yellow and a pink, and then each one. Remember that those are the largest individual stones we saw on the wheel because they're just a little over a half carat each. All right. So any final questions? We have a minute left in the show. Want to invite you to join us tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, do size up a half size, please. Yes, do size up a half size on the both of the, actually any one of them but this one. This one's true to size. The other ones you need to size up. So Tiffany and Michelle, you're taking care of that. So thank you so much for being here tonight. We'll end on this. We've got about 30 seconds left. Want to invite you to join us tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time, and we pray working flawlessly. So thank you for being here. Thanks for enduring technical issues tonight. Appreciate you guys with us as always. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you if we have any questions about anything, because certainly we've had a lot of great jewelry and you might have missed it or have questions. Give us a call. We'll help you out. We'll still be here after we go off the air for a couple minutes to do just that. But for now, from all of us here at TVON, we thank you so much for shopping and watching. I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time. See you then. Be there or be square. See you then, guys.